Live talking about... Oh gosh, talking about the Game Awards. Twitch.tv / Alanah. That's me. Look at me typing. Great at typing. Good typist. Everybody agrees. Baldur's Gate 3 started getting review bombed? Did it? Why did that happen? Thank you, Maelstrom. Thank you, thank you. Alanah's first wrongly predicted game of the year? No, it wasn't. I guess it would be Astrobot. That's what I said yesterday. I said Astrobot. I was right, bitch. I was right again. The stream. I said Astrobot, bitch. I was right. What am I at? Like, I think I'm at like I've got it right every year, but I didn't predict originally. And it's crazy that I was partly invested in Game of the Year being Astrobot just because I wanted to be right again. Thank you, Psalm42. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That face when you have to hire a professional makeup artist to also remove your makeup. Yeah, I'm not used to having eyeliner on the bottom. I usually don't do anything on my bottom lash. I'll usually do like a little on the top. I feel it looks like I'm a different person. I don't feel like myself. It is what it is. They got review bombed because Astrobot won Game of the Year and Sven presented it and said inking words about the AA industry. Wait, really? Hang on, I gotta look this up. BG3 review bombs. Chinese players are review bombing Baldur's Gate 3 because Sven presented it Game of the Year to not Wukong. Holy shit. I will say, so I was in the front row this year's Game Awards. Hi, everybody. Alanah Pierce. I was at the Game Awards in person. I think I've been every single year. I may not have been the first year because I didn't live in the US. I actually don't remember. I think I've been every year. And I was in the front row this year. It was my first time being in the front row. I was like, wow, thanks, Jeff. Great seats. But being in the front row means that you can see all of the actually important people. So like next to me was the whole Sony team. Frankly, that's probably why they put me there, was because when they gave me the seat, I was with Sony. So I was with the Sony publishing team. Behind me was Joseph Faris. Just behind him was Sam Lake, both of whom I know and am very fond of. They're both really great dudes. But I could see all of the nominees and awards winners, and the Black Myth Wukong team, I don't know which person on the team, was crying when Astrobot got Game of the Year. Because you could see him just looking down the line, which is the first time I've ever seen anything like that, because generally everyone is like, Game Awards doesn't matter that much. But yeah, the Wukong team were crying when they did not win, which was definitely unusual. Clearly meant a lot to them. They did an amazing thing. But I did find that surprising. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did it look like celebratory crying? No. They were upset. Definitely upset that they didn't win. Which is also fair. But it was still just surprising is really all I'm saying. Okay, so let me go to review type. Well, it would be date range. Only specific range. Show graph. I don't know how to... It's because it's still overwhelmingly positive. I'm trying to find Baldur's Gate 3 reviews. Did I cry too? I did not. People can be sad if they don't win. If you're not talking about the winner, it's natural to be sad. Yeah, I'm not criticizing them for being sad. It was just surprising because I've never seen that before. Like, people are generally like, oh, bummer, they don't care that much. But again, it is a really impressive feat for a Chinese game to end up their first time ever is pretty crazy. Your bonus depends on this award. Not really that much of a thing. I think that is overblown. No, it would just be for them that they wanted it to win. That would be all it is. Okay, so where do I find... I'm trying to find Baldur's Gate 3. It still says recent reviews are overwhelmingly positive. Hang on, let me find this. Go here, filter recent negative comments and show all languages. So review type, negative, all languages. Mm. Wow, yeah, it's a lot of... Wow. Wow, brutal. Okay, let me open this up. Yeah. Um, I can't read Mandarin, obviously, but there are negative reviews right after the Game Awards from people who've played 70 hours, 93 hours, 46 hours, 147 hours, 450 hours, and you're going to say not recommended? For a game you played that much of? Because Sven didn't choose who won. Wow. That's crazy. Unsurprising though, gamers be gamers, but I will say, from things that I heard about the industry last night, um, landscape for AAA is not great, landscape for indie is not great, but it seems like there is a lot of foreign interest. So a lot of Korea and China are interested in breaking into... I feel like Rahul, while he's in another room, is speaking so loud I can't hear myself. Is that crazy? Surely you guys can hear him. So it's breaking my brain. You can't hear him? You can. He's speaking so loud. What was I saying? Okay. Indie and AAA in the West are not doing great, but from what I heard last night from, the industry, Korea and China are very interested in breaking into the West like Japan has, and are not having the same funding problems and are not having the same publishing fears. So we may see a huge boom of new creative games from China and Korea, which previously were largely mobile game markets or even outsourcing markets. And the outsourcing teams have a ton of experience. Like, when they say Naughty Dog was made in North America, that's sort of... sorry, The Last of Us, that's sort of a lie, in that, like, the core employed by Naughty Dog team is in North America, but they outsource tons of their stuff. Most studios do. It's really common in AAA. Like, you outsource any array of things to extremely experienced teams overseas, and a lot of those teams are in China, who now have a ton of experience working on AAA games, and they could start making their own. So while the state of the Western games industry is not in a great spot, and I think we probably have another couple of years before the effects of COVID wear off on the games industry, I would expect to see potentially an exciting boom from Korea and China. And that could be cool. We could see very different things. So, yeah. Interesting how the Witcher trailer said rendered on unreleased NVIDIA graphics card. Let me tell you about that Witcher 3 trailer. Hard to say considering how we know people feel about Cyberpunk, but sorry, the Witcher 4 trailer. I was very excited about that. I knew it would be there, but also anyone who's mad about Ciri is an idiot. If you're mad about Ciri being the protagonist of that game, you haven't played The Witcher. That's all. You didn't play The Witcher 3 and you didn't play Blood and Wine. It's the only outcome. Idiot. That game is running already, even though it's very early, in the same quality as that trailer. I've heard people have played it and that it looks just that good. It is that beautiful. Fake fan self-report, basically. Yeah, it's the same as people who complain about Ellie being gay. You're just telling on yourself, dude. You're just fucking telling on yourself. I have not played it, no, but I spoke to people who did. Is my hair silver for Geralt or Ciri? I dyed my hair silver because of Geralt. Project Sentry caught my attention. Dude, okay, let me give you the announcements that I freaked out over. So first, when Elden Ring dropped, this annoyed me way more than it should have. When the Elden Ring multiplayer trailer dropped, I'm sitting in that section that is largely industry, right? I get it, some of these people are not fans. The minute I saw those fucking bricks, I was the only one who made a noise, and I went, oh my god, because it's obviously a FromSoft game. The minute I saw the bricks, and then I was like, holy shit, and then I saw the bonfire. I thought it was going to be Dark Souls 4 initially, And then the FromSoft logo came up, and everyone sitting around me went, "Whoa!" And I was like, "How did you motherfuckers not know that before the logo came up? What is wrong with all of you?" And then I was like, the same thing kind of happened with The Witcher 4, where people were like, "What is this? What could it be?" And I was like, "It's clearly the fucking Witcher 4." And it was these dudes who were sitting behind me that I was just like, I feel like FromSoft is so clearly recognizable as fucking FromSoft. The minute you see it, I was like, "Oh my god, it's a FromSoft game. Oh my god," and I assumed it would be Dark Souls. I did not expect an Elden Ring multiplayer game, but I think it's a really fun idea. It's a fun idea. Once I saw it was a lady, I was like, "Yep, it's Ciri, 100%, 100%." How could it not have been Ciri? Good afternoon, Brenda Horizon. Yeah, yeah, I thought it was a really good show. I enjoyed it top to bottom. So the biggest announcement for me, I was very excited to see RGG, always am. I thought Project Sentry was so fucking cool. I don't know how RGG keeps making as many games as they do. Their games are obviously very similar. Like, even though there was an RGG trailer first and then the second trailer for Project Sentry, it's very clear that it's RGG because the way that they design their cities, I mean, it's their engine. Everything looks similar enough. So that was very obvious. But the fact that they take that concept and do such creative things with it, you couldn't have more different games between fucking Yakuza Hawaii and Ishin and now Project Century. Like, their formula is similar, yes. Their gameplay structure is similar, yes. But they get so creative within that format. But like, even though their development cycle is sort of almost similar to Ubisoft, a much smaller team, obviously much less resources, but sort of similar in a way that it's like, well, you're kind of using very similar systems rather than innovating every time, which takes a lot longer. That takes another 5 years. But it doesn't hold them back because what they make is still so creative. I'm a big Like a Dragon fan. Big fan. So that one was very exciting to me. Turok, I yelled. I don't know if there were microphones anywhere near us, but I fucking yelled at Turok. Though it doesn't look like the Turok I want, which is unfortunate. I couldn't believe that though. Like, that one, I think I screamed. But I'm not sure. You know what I was saying about not wanting Splinter Cell these days? Like, how, like, you can say that you want Splinter Cell, and you're like, when did they bring Splinter Cell back? But the Splinter Cell that you would get now is not necessarily the same as the Splinter Cell that would have existed 10 years ago. It kind of feels like that with Turok. I'm not sure I want that game. But happy for the franchise. Not sure that's what I wanted from Turok. My biggest reveal, my number one, my GOAT, couldn't fucking believe it. So glad I had the surprise, was Okami 2. I love Okami and Amaterasu in general. I have 3 Amaterasu statues. I just could not fucking believe that. And it's Kamiya. Like, that, holy shit. And considering how much Jeff hyped it up, like, the way he led into it sounded like he was gonna cry. And I was like, what is this gonna be? What the fuck could it be that he's that emotional about it? And again, give Jeff Keighley all the shit you want. Give anyone all the shit you want. The dude really does love the games industry. That is why he does what he does. Is it profitable? Yes. Is he making a living out of it? Yes. But he really fucking does love video games. I feel like we don't give him enough credit for that. So then watching it, it took me a while to realize it was Okami because I never would have even considered that Okami would be there. So it took me a pretty long time to clock that it was. And then I think it's like maybe I saw the flame. I don't remember what point I realized it was. And then I was like, oh my fucking god, that's Amaterasu. Oh my god, it's Okami. That was, holy shit, dude. Like, just blew my mind. Thought it was incredible. Can we call Capcom the best developer of the past decade? Publisher. I have said many things about Capcom recently. And it's like one of those things that I thought about making a YouTube video about, like a full YouTube video about, but I'd invite so much hate. I think Capcom are doing a really good job with a lot of things. But people really don't like their monetization strategy. And this is the take that I know will get me cancelled. I would prefer the Capcom monetization strategy, where they make the games of the quality that they make them, and with the diversity that they have, and by that I mean like gameplay diversity, not like DEI diversity, and that they have the microtransactions they do, than to not have the games they make. And I feel like that has got to be an unpopular opinion, because like people were review bombing Dragon's Dogma 2. People were really angry about it with Resident Evil 4. I would prefer the games they make with the microtransactions that I have no interest in buying than not to have the games they make. Did I know Harrison Ford was going to be there? I did not know Harrison Ford was going to be there, no. Thank you, Relentless713. Capcom gone woke and gay. Wukong should have won Game of the Year. I think anyone who doesn't see why Astrobot is Game of the Year, I'm like, you haven't played it. You can't have played it. That game is so fucking good. So good. Hi, Jeff. Harrison Ford on stage like that is so funny. You know he hates being there. Well, they paid him. He was paid to be there. Though it turns out he doesn't really get, if anything, it's either he gets nothing or very little from the video game for likeness. You would have thought that he did, but apparently it's either nothing or very little. Did I meet Local Funk? I don't know who that is. Would I rather marry Geralt or Ciri? Neither. It feels strange sitting in a game, in a arena of game journalists that hate Wukong. So crazy that they voted for it for all these awards that it won. The games journalists hate Wukong. Fucking stupid. Hooray for Metaphor won more than I expected. I think Metaphor won the exact ones that I voted for it for, actually. It won Art and RPG, which, yeah. Any hot takes about the awards? Not a hot take, but I still think the award over to the side is disrespectful. I still think having all of the little awards, like for best indie, man, like I get that the creator Bellatra was not there, and that probably factors in, but it just feels disrespectful. And like going through them so fast, and it's just someone standing there, they don't even get a sizzle reel, like... Yeah, speedrunning categories is a really good way to put it. What's the solution, though? I don't know. I don't know the solution. Because obviously it adds more time, but I'm not the one running this award show. I can't tell you what the solution is. All I can really tell you is that it feels disrespectful. I'm really glad that people had more time to give speeches this year. That was awesome. It didn't feel like those were rushed through in any way. It was a long show, but it, I think, was a lot of stuff that deserved to be there. Amir Satvat was the highlight for me. Me too. Just, it's the human moments that get you, you know? With Wukong's level design, it wouldn't have won. I agree. I don't think Wukong, like, again, if it had won, I would have been like, cool, but I don't think it should have won. Get rid of the influencer / esports awards. Aren't they sponsored? I think the esports award is sponsored. Oh, dude, I thought the Muppets were great this year. Previous years, I thought the Muppets were weird and I didn't know why they were there. I had a conversation with Elise about that last night. I was like, sorry, I didn't get it before. This time, brilliant. Love the Muppets. How did Silent Hill 2 not win sound design? I think I said that too. I was like, fuck, that sound design in that game's so good. But horror games do have kind of a struggle. It's more people won't play them, and the sound design functionally makes you uncomfortable, you know? Side note, Jeff seemed genuinely annoyed at the Muppets, even though I think he was going along with it. He definitely approved that script. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. For the accessibility one, I think they should at least show some of the function those games are nominated for. It's harder than you would think. Like, as somebody who runs an accessibility award show, which I am planning on bringing back in a few months, it is difficult to do that. Like, we had that criticism last time, and I'll try a lot harder to do it next time, but it's like, it makes a lot less sense unless you also commentate it. So yeah, Jeff just searched for jokes about himself on the internet. Yeah, one time I hosted a panel at PAX. It was the anniversary of Nier Automata, and I hosted the panel with Yoko Taro. And I wrote some jokes for the panel. And I remember this going viral and thinking people, like, I knew that it would happen this way, but it's also like, that's not how this stuff works. I wrote a joke for Yoko Taro. We had this like meeting backstage. I've seen Yoko Taro's face, okay? And he was lovely, by the way. I wrote a joke that he didn't really even understand the context of, where I had him make a joke about IGN being paid off because the game only got like a 9 out of 10 on IGN or something. This is why I still worked for IGN. And I had some stupid rebuttal that was about, well, I don't remember what, again, it was written, fully pre-rehearsed and agreed on by both parties. It was something like, oh, you just read the comments and didn't read the review or something. But that got clipped as though he had dunked on me, even though I was the one who wrote the fucking joke. Which, again, knew would happen, wasn't unhappy about that happening. A whole context there is Jeff knew about every single one of those words. He may have had a hand in writing them. I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote them himself. Because that's how those things work. He didn't not know. I've been curious about the D&D show you mentioned. Would you DM it? No, I have a DM. It is not me. The nominations also didn't tell you what character the actor voiced, just the game. Knowing the character would be nice. Yeah. I have a lot less complaints this year than any other year, though. I really thought it was a really strong show. I hated that you couldn't hear everyone's speeches because of ads. Wait, what do you mean, Alberto? You couldn't hear speeches because of ads? We got so close for Tifa in Tekken, but hey, we got Clive. Yeah, I did know about Tekken because of Ben. I did know about that one. Any thoughts about Silent Hill 2 Best Performance nomination? I played it and didn't feel like it was a good nomination. Oh no, I thought that was deserved. On Kind of Funny, Blessing and Mike talked about a pre-show red carpet to hand out trophies and talk to the devs more like the Grammy/Oscars. That's a good idea. But would probably need to be done by the news outlets. Thoughts on TGA's being in December instead of Jan, Feb, not allowing late releases like Indiana to be considered? I don't care. My go-to answer for most things Game Awards related is going to be I don't care. It's a fun show that is more about reveals than it is about awards. It's not some like Justice True Game of the Year hierarchy system. It's just I don't give a shit. I don't care. It's fine. Didn't Austin have a story about winning an award on a red carpet or he knew someone that happened to? Yes, he found out that he won the Grammy because somebody on the red carpet told him. What a crappy way to have that happen. I did, when I got nominated for Forbes 30 Under 30, I found out that I was on it because somebody sent me a text that was like, at like 6 a.m. So it was the first thing I woke up to. They sent me a text that was like, hey, huge congrats on Forbes 30 Under 30. Sucks, I also put my name in this year, but I guess they can't have two. I guess they can't have the two of us. And it was like, not a nice text to receive. And that's the way that I found out that I was nominated. Bless you to roll downstairs. Yeah, which was not great and changed my relationship with that person a little. And then I was like, oh, you went out of your way to text me something passive aggressive because I achieved something. That's not a great friend. Yeah, it was a bit of a bummer. I know Hazelight have sort of cemented themselves with co-op games, but I also love to see them try another style at some point. So I think that what Joseph Farris said about Hazelight is totally correct. We fuck shit up without fucking shit up is a great way to pinpoint what that studio does. At 6 a.m. Yeah, it means that she set the alarm. Sorry, I've just identified the person's gender. That it means that this person set an alarm because they knew what time Forbes would announce the list. I didn't know that. I had no idea. And went out of their way to read it, be disappointed, and get mad at me. It's not great. 6 a.m., dude. Crazy. What did I think of the intergalactic reveal? It meant nothing to me? Am I allowed to say that? It's a cinematic trailer that looked very pretty, but it, I'm sure it'll be good. It's Naughty Dog. But I gleaned very little information about the thing. Tonally, I was like, well, sort of similar to Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't know yet. It's a thing where I'm like, I would like to see more. So it's not like I was like, whoa, sick reveal. Like having a Naughty Dog game be revealed there was very surprising to me. And that in itself is cool. The cinematic trailer, again, very pretty, very stylish. But I was like, okay, here's a new thing I know nothing about. So it didn't really mean much to me. That's it, really. I loved how many people spoke out on the games industry as well. Yeah, and Jeff for doing it this year too. Love that Jeff actually did that this year. Where previous years he's kind of shied away from it. So we love that. I called Team Eco finally revealing a new game. Oh my god, yeah. That was really surprising to me too. Team Ico. I did not expect that either. It was, yeah, there were a lot of really cool surprises. The Porsche Sony Adidas game. I mean, the product placement is strange, but I would guess there's a reason for it. Maybe not. Maybe it's just like a Game Awards. I don't know, dude. My thing is, if it gets them more money to fund a better game, why do I give a shit? I can't afford a Porsche. I own a few Adidas things. Sony has been paying my bills for the last 4 years. Okay? Go for it. If you need the money to make the thing, I don't give a shit. Also, I kind of think it's funny. I kind of think video games having product placement is funny. I heard that they patched the Monster Energy cans out of Death Stranding, and I was kind of sad about it. If it's a cyberpunk feel, yeah, it could be tonally relevant. Oh my god, yeah, the seafood football, I forgot about that too. That was crazy. I did not fucking expect that. Rahul wasn't there yet when that had happened. I got there before he did. And I was like, Rahul, seafood football, what the fuck? Shut up, Alanah. What am I looking for? Game Awards. Game Awards. Give me the stream so we can scrub through things. Here we go. Product placement fits the style a la Blade Runner, Cowboy Bebop, not that crazy. Yeah, it totally makes sense. There is a world where the product placement is totally... my makeup's so weird. Do I just look like this now? Do you think not talking Nintendo at the Game of the Year speech is award show rule or cautionary because Nintendo is very Sue happy? It's not an award show rule. Definitely not. They would never have that kind of rule. Don't mention Nintendo because they wouldn't be liable. It either came from Sony or it was a joke. I think it probably actually came from Sony legal. But I don't know in either direction. But I would say that that was something that they were instructed to do. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, did he mention Mario Bros? I could be wrong then. If he mentioned Mario, then no, it's probably just a joke. Cutting to the crowd during the Snoop Dogg performance were very funny. Yeah, so being in there in the theater, they so the Game Awards has seat fillers. They always do. They're people who are there to fill in seats when so that things look better on camera when other people are away. Like if someone's going up to accept an award or whatever. And there are actually a fair few empty seats behind me this year, which means to me there are people who just didn't show up. But they would have been allocated. They all would have been allocated. And so you know when you're going to be on camera because they point the camera at you first. And so there was one point where the camera was pointed at me, like directly at my face, and I was texting, sort of intentionally because I didn't want to just have it right on my face. It's right in front of me, you know? So they have to cut away. They can't use you. So there were cameras pointed, and then the seat fillers would just start dancing, like crazy dancing, because the people who are seat fillers, basically what that job is like you are from like a modeling agency or something normally, and you are hired to run in and take a seat and then run out. Those people only do that because they want to be on camera. Like that's the whole reason they do it, is because they want to be seen on camera. They want to have that as like something that they can say that they did, or somewhere that they can say that they were spotted. So you'll see, like, because again, I was at the very front, so I can kind of see everything. You'll just see a camera like pointed in a direction, and then you'll see some seat fillers who start dancing really hardcore because they want to be on camera. Most people were just standing there. It's a weird event to have Snoop Dogg. I get the tie-in with Fortnite. I could have done without it. I thought that the Arcane medley was beautiful, like gorgeous. But the Snoop Dogg, not so much. Turn this down. Did you guys know beforehand that Snoop was going to show up? Yeah, that had been announced, so we knew, yeah. Joseph Fares' energy reminded me of a good guy version of Taika Waititi in Free Guy. I haven't seen that, so I don't know what you mean. Okay. This is where the show starts? Opening act, main show. Yeah, we're up to... Oh yeah, this was cool. And unexpected. Oh my god, yeah, Virtua Fighter was super unexpected too. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff this show that wasn't expected. I remember Jeff saying around the time of the Summer Game Fest that there wasn't going to be much at Summer Game Fest and that Game Awards would be better. And that was totally true. Like, just really unexpected stuff this year. Just things being brought back from the dead that I just would not have called. What was really, really cool. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Tremovoria. Thank you so much. Project Robot, what is that, Destin? Project Robot? Did I not see that? Is it possible Witcher to be released in 26? Yeah. I think we probably saw a lot of games that are either going to be delayed or are years away. But I don't really mind that. I'm okay with that. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the Ico game was called Project Robot. Yeah, that was a sick trailer too. Very anime. Very, I was, like, there was part of me was like, is this, like, gonna have some Evangelion reference or something? It looked awesome. What do I think of Intergalactic? Yeah, currently nothing is my take on Intergalactic. Again, Naughty Dog are incredible. They make very specific cinematic games. I think they have a grasp of narrative design that a lot of the industry does not. But that trailer didn't mean anything to me, and I don't mean that even in a negative way. It's just absolute cool. I don't know what this thing is or if I will like it. It means nothing. I have no opinion. Just, it's like, it was a cinematic trailer of a character I don't know. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack is fucking cool, though. Love the Sam Lake bit. Totally. Sam Lake, goat. That was so much fun. Thank you, Arlu. The Long Dark 2 was a pleasant surprise. That game looks lovely. I don't remember what that is either. Sorry, I saw a message that I was going to respond to, and now I've lost it. No USB keys left behind by Randy Pitchett by any chance? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Intergalactic at least has the vibes right, so cautiously optimistic. What vibes, though? What vibes? Like, do I think it's a good trailer? Yes. I just don't... I don't really know. That's all. I don't really know what it is. If you're excited for it, happy for you. To me, it was just like, okay, cool. New Naughty Dog game. Don't know what it is, so, yeah. Who's to say? Who's to say? I would like to see video game and how video game play. That's my whole thing. 80s city pop in space. Totally got that vibe too. I think this is main show here. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Thank you, Minty Gambino. What's my opinion on Witcher 4?
Our industry is constantly evolving. This year, 4 of our Game of the Year
You'd love to see it.
developed in Japan, 1 in China, China's first ever nomination for Game of the Year, and 1
Harrison Ford definitely got paid a ton to come out on stage. 100% he got paid a ton of money to come out on stage. Definitely. Which game crowd reaction was the loudest? Being there in person.
We are joined by many special guests. First, it is a tremendous privilege to have this man with us. Back in the 1990s,
Hard to say this without being biased because it was my biggest reveal, but I would say Okami 2 swept the floor pretty well, especially with the like afternoon of it being Kamiya. I would say that shook the room pretty hard, but it might just be that it shook me pretty hard, so. Like, it's hard to differentiate how I feel about that. But yeah. You could probably pull off a Ciri cosplay. I definitely could. I've always meant to do that. I did actually get bits and pieces for it at one point, but never, I just don't really cosplay very much. I do like cosplay, I just don't really have time. Was it me or did Jeff seem like he was teary-eyed when announcing Okami? He totally did. And again, gotta give Jeff credit. He does genuinely love video games. He really does. That I was right in front of those two. That was where I was, right there. It was way too far to the right though. Great seats because I was at the very front row. Way too far to the right. So like half the time when you're looking at the stage, there's a camera blocking your view. Where am I? I'm like, I don't know if I show up on the broadcast ever. Obviously, I couldn't see the broadcast, but like, I was stage right, orchestra right. Thoughts on Todd Howard picking up the prize? I don't know what you mean by that.
Speaking of a lot of people, why isn't this theater full, huh?
Yeah, we heard you always sell out.
Oh, got him.
I thought they were really funny, dude. This is probably too quiet, sorry.
It's already rolling.
You didn't let Ella speak at all? Oh, right, yeah, true. What do we want to jump through here? There's too much to load, so I can't, like... totally deserved win. Only performer to ever be nominated twice, and it's so cool because she came from the dev team. That rules.
I don't know where to start. I want to big shout out to my
what else we got in here? I wish I could scrub. But I can't. Okay, yeah, we'll watch the Witcher 4 trailer again, because... How did people not know it was Witcher 4? It's so weird. Again, the people behind me were like, is this The Witcher? What did you think? How could it have been anything else? What are you talking about? What did I do with the 6-foot sandwich? I left it. You can pull up the video bar. It's not loading. It's not giving me previews. Usually it would, but it's not on this one. I feel like Borderlands 4 has only improved graphics. I was hoping for gameplay innovation. I'm not a Borderlands person. Never really have been a huge Borderlands person. I remember, like, the most angry Funhouse fans ever got at me was me not being excited about Borderlands 3. I also thought Borderlands 4 looked like Borderlands. Personally. But I've never been big into Borderlands.
You chose her.
Where can you get the Charizard shirt? You mean my Digimon shirt? It's from Hellgrip. A company called Hellgrip. This is a very pretty trailer. Atmospheric. Lot to love here. The Asmon audience is going crazy because it was Ciri and not Geralt. I think if you go crazy because it's Ciri and not Geralt, you're a fake gamer. That's my hot take. Hello, my love.
Sorry, I was just doing emails.
You doing emails, yeah?
Doing emails.
We all fucking heard you on the phone.
Oh, I called my mum.
Yeah, you were just very loud. Not in a negative way. It was funny. Oh, it's behind you.
Why, did people hear what I was saying?
They could hear that you were speaking.
Oh. Call your mum.
He's not wrong, chat. Call your mum.
That's my advice in this. Call your mum. or your dad, or your guardian.
Just give him a call. Oop. Talking about Game Awards highlights, watching Witcher 3 trailer, Rahul Kohli.
I just messaged Jeff actually.
Alanah Pierce here. What was your highlight of the Game Awards 2024?
Missing Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Rahul was late, so he missed Harrison Ford.
Highlight for me was the RGG announcements.
Yeah, dude.
On a personal level.
Very good. This webcam, you know how like I move it over here and you're like, great, stay. It always goes back. Drives me fucking nuts. Something about it.
It's the cable.
It must be the cable, but the cable's not taut.
I'd pull the cable left.
There? That's a little better.
I can move. The highlights, the Sifu soccer.
Yeah, very cool.
That looked cool.
Yeah. We'll totally play that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We'll get a group going. If it's 5-on-5, we could do individual.
Yeah, I wonder if there's more information about it available. There's Sifu soccer. Because I fucking love Sifu.
Obviously,
we were just talking about Sifu.
Obviously, the big ones, Witcher 4.
Yeah.
And then, what else did I like? Obviously, anything from Naughty Dog is always worth.
Yeah, so I was saying, my take on Intergalactic was cool that it's a Naughty Dog game, but I have no opinion on that game at all.
Like, you're not supposed to, right?
Well, a lot of people are super excited, which is totally fair. Be excited.
I
think nothing.
I'll tell you something I did like about it, and it reminded me of Akira, and it was futuristic sponsorships.
Yeah.
So the ship was made by Porsche.
Yeah.
The Sony deck.
Yes.
That she played.
We were talking about that of like
I love
if
that.
some of that seems like it's intentional, like stylistically.
Yeah.
It's
Not
getting
just
criticism. I don't mind it.
branding, but like the fact that your ship is made by Porsche. It kind of reminded me of like Akira, I guess, because Akira had like and Blade Runner 2. It's that futuristic advertising in the future. I think that was awesome.
Did you see this one?
Turok, obviously.
Can we answer that?
What's that? My thoughts on Flanagan's Clayface movie. So I don't know.
It says,
I don't want
both
to
your
get
thoughts
involved.
on Mike Flanagan writing a new Clayface movie.
I don't even know what I can and can't say.
Yeah, so let's just say no comment. We have no comment.
Well, I know. I think I can safely say that Mike is one of the best writers I've ever met or worked with, and it's his script. He's not directing.
We can just say no comment. Obviously, we fucking knew before you did. All right. Otherwise, no comment. Yeah.
I can confirm that I'm not involved.
Same.
Because I keep getting DMs now that am I Clayface or am I in the movie? I've nothing to do with it. But yeah, he wrote it, and it's fucking sick. I am playing Batman though.
I do think that
I'm playing old Batman.
you're a Witcher person? I don't remember.
Yeah, I played all three. I don't feel
You
like
played all three Witcher games?
Yeah, but I don't feel like I finished
You
any.
played the first Witcher game?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, on PC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little Gamer Boy, that's not a great game. I love The Witcher 2.
I didn't finish it.
I love The Witcher 3. I've seen criticism that the combat is not great, and I'm interested to see how much they do or don't change it. Obviously, we still have the mechanic of potions before fight, not during or after fight, which is the thing I like about The Witcher. I think it blends, third-person action and tactics in an interesting way.
Other announcements. So everything from RGG was awesome. Turok, you're excited about Okami.
Yeah, very excited about Okami. I could have cried. Astrobot winning GOTY was cap. Sorry, what does cap mean? Is cap bad or good?
That's a lie.
Cap. What does this sentence mean, chat? Astrobot winning GOTY was cap. What does
as
that
in
mean?
it shouldn't have happened, which I disagree with. But
It just
I
means it
also
shouldn't
haven't
have
played
happened?
Metaphor, so I couldn't say I loved Astrobot. It's one of my games of the year.
Game of the year is cap.
But also
Bullshit.
one of my games of the year is Space Marine 2.
If you're saying it's bullshit, you're crazy. I think Astrobot Game of the Year is so easy to defend. That it's a perfect game.
Yeah. No notes.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not perfect in a soulless way. It's fucking delightful. Astrobot is easy Game of the Year, Claire. Easy. Raul, would you do a Comic-Con sometime down south like Orlando? Alanah, would you do such a thing as Comic-Con? I have before, and I will be announcing another one on Monday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so the thing I was saying earlier, chat, I don't ever want to overhype people, especially where CDPR is concerned, because things can change. Early builds change, more game gets made, resources are cut from other parts of game. But I know people who have played The Witcher 4. They're just first playable, which doesn't mean it's far along or anything. And they said it looks just as pretty as the trailer, so
Oh wow.
yeah, it's an exciting spot to be.
Okay, here's a good question. What were you hoping to see that you didn't? That we know's out there, but we didn't get a tease or.
Silk Song?
Okay.
Fable is...
Oh, Fable, yeah.
Yeah, I'm such a big Fable fan that it's always going to be like my hope, top to bottom. Wolverine or Blade, interested in both of
Oh, the
those.
Insomniac Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Dark
thought it was-
Ages.
Dark Ages. I'm not surprised that we didn't see those first party things. I'm actually, if anything, surprised we did see Naughty Dog.
That's a big reveal to have.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a huge reveal.
but I'm not stressed about it either way. I saw a lot of stuff that I really liked.
I would have loved a new Quake or something.
Yeah,
That would have been
but again,
fun.
that's more of like a... That would be an Xbox showcase
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah. Can't expect it.
Yeah. Seafood football, hell yeah, dude. Raul was very upset that EAFC 2024 won sports
I
game.
was, because I normally cheer every year. I'm the only one.
He hated
And
it.
this is the one year I don't like FIFA.
Yeah.
And it won. So that tells you what I know about games. 'Cause
I'm playing Indiana Jones Poker.
I don't like this year's EAFC.
I feel like we did not pay attention to that, but not much to say other than it's a fucking beautiful trailer. It looks like The Witcher, and I think if you're mad about Ciri, you are a fake gamer.
Yeah, because that's the natural progression of the games. Ciri was always going to become
He straight up
takeover.
retired. She's also basically the main character of The Witcher 3. The Wild Hunt is about her. And in Blood and Wine, he fucking retires, and it's lovely, and they do such a good job of that send-off.
It's like watching the Phantom Menace and being upset that Anakin becomes the main character. It's like the whole
That's a
story.
very good
is
point. The difference is just that
about-
she's a woman, but you're right. It's like being upset that it's...
I want to play as Qui-Gon. No.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
It always comes back to Star Wars.
Yeah, if you're mad at Ciri, you didn't play Witcher 3. It's true.
Yeah.
She rules. Am I crazy for actually wanting to see Days Gone PS5? Still never played. I do not like Days Gone. And it's because of all the white men. It's not. I just wasn't a fan of the game.
Of what?
Days Gone.
Oh, Days Gone. Yeah.
Just wasn't for me. I didn't like the tone of the game very much. There are things that I like about it, but I'm not a fan.
Shall be the bringer of salvation.
I pushed the gym, by the way, so I could hang out a bit longer.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Witcher?
Days Gone Zombie with bikes in America game? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. And like respect to people who like it, just not my thing. Yeah, this is super fucking cool, and she does look like me in it.
No,
I think
you're
I'll pull it
hot.
off. Oh, thank you.
You're hot.
I'm not sure I agree, but thank you so much. What's my game that got announced? The game that I am in is called Dispatch.
Yeah, it looks good.
Um,
Looks really good.
yeah, I hadn't seen the trailer, which is a thing I keep doing for things that I've worked on. So let's go Dispatch.
And everyone here loves Elise Willems. When I spoke to her last night, that was one of her favourite.
Yeah, she said it was her
of
the
her
trailer she
favourites,
liked the
yeah.
most. So, this is Dispatch. Let's watch the trailer. Led by Aaron Paul. Female lead is Laura Bailey. And I am right here. Malevola. That's me right there. She's cool. She's got horns.
I want to interact
She's a bit evil.
with Moist Critical's character.
Moist Critical is also in the game.
Charlie!
And Sean. There was actually loads of
Oh, yeah, and
moments where...
Sean.
So I've been doing VO for this game for over 6 months. For a pretty long time. A lot of things about it that are really exciting. And so much of it was me... like, I had so many moments where I was interacting with Jacksepticeye to the extent that I was like, is that Sean? And I messaged him about it. Yeah, it was. Ad Hoc Studio, largely made by people who used to work on Telltale games. Great team.
I thought we might see what Kojima was working on that.
Yeah, I thought we would too, actually. That's Charlie.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
I feel like it just looks...
It looks really pretty.
Yeah, it looks like such a
This on
step
the
up from
inside.
the previous Telltale games. Like, obviously, the review.
My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
That's
In
me.
exchange,
Look
we
how
can
cool I
make you
am, dude.
Mecha Man.
Look at that.
In exchange,
Come on now.
An
How did I
office
get the
and
coolest
dispatch
shot?
Heroes?
Look at that.
exchange.
Oh,
Sick.
I think that
Are
maybe...
you coming from? Oh, you can't say.
It's-
It's like hell or something.
Look at her.
Yeah.
What a queen. Also, that
You
makes
should
me
get
want to get...
artwork of her and frame it.
Totally. It makes me want to get my muscles back.
No.
Rahul didn't like the muscles. Made him feel like a girl.
in exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
I swear I wear more difficult.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, you shouldn't have done
How much I am or am not
What are you
say about
doing
this
in-
game, but like I think I can probably address this
easy.
pretty clear here that like this is relevant. That's all I'll say.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing
That's
in
me.
Visigal?
And we're pretty
That's
sure
yours.
that that's
I
actually
think that's
my
What are
your
you
voice.
doing in Visigal?
yeah. I have to do all these falling sounds. I did a lot
Is
of
that your
like
car?
I don't have a
running,
car.
punching, like lots
That's
of
gonna be a weird
Oh, so you
insurance
just
claim.
leaked that you punched.
noises for that.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
Look how hot I am.
All of you in this room have set this program
Crazy.
ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero.
It's a great
You're a
trailer.
nerd playing
Really,
a
really
video
happy.
game in a suit your
I don't
daddy
remember
built.
when I some
Yeah, they let you in when the ads were running. This is Charlie.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help
He's
yourself.
such a perfect costume.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
rad.
like
He's really good.
deadpan.
It's also like I've met Aaron Paul before. He gave my mom a compliment. He called my mom beautiful, which so now I love Aaron Paul. He's really sweet. He's a really nice guy. But it's
Yeah.
still like Breaking Bad is my favorite TV show ever made. And it was still really weird to record this and to respond to Aaron Paul. It's so
He did
weird.
karaoke at Mike's when we couldn't go. We were in Australia. Do you remember the
Yeah.
karaoke Christmas?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was Aaron Paul.
Yeah, we were like, fuck. He's a really, really, really nice dude. Really sweet. Like listens to people, pays attention. Called my mum beautiful. So you know you can't really go. She had no fucking idea who he was. She also, I thought this was really funny. My mum cut in front of Jaden Smith to get food, because I took her to the Fallout premiere and they were both there. Also had no idea who he was. Something very funny about it. But yeah, he's really nice. But something about like, you know, I watched Breaking Bad when it came out forever ago. I think it's the best TV show ever made. Getting to respond to his voice in a booth, because they just play it in your ears, right? Like you hear the pickup line and then you say your line in response. That's how that stuff's delivered. So we're all in like separate places. I'm just hearing what they've recorded. Really fucking cool.
You know who your mum would know? Gary Oldman.
My mum is a fan of
Slow
slow horses.
Good taste.
Yeah. Kind of sad he didn't become a megastar after Breaking
Shouldn't
Bad.
Gary
He doesn't need to
Oldman
do
be in
nothing.
more games?
Was that Charlie's first time in a video game? I know he almost carried the Hunger Games. No, I think Charlie's been in games before. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he has though.
Charlie's becoming a big 40k fan.
Oh, he's been a 40k fan for a while. That's not.
No, he's. I think he admitted like he's aware of it. He wanted to get into it. I think he was Space Marine 2's pushed him over the edge. Like he started to like.
Sick. Great time for Warhammer. Great time for Warhammer.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Dispatch. I, like I said, don't know how much I can or can't say, but that's me. Look at us. That's crazy. What a crew. Also love that the 2 content creators here are people I'm friends with. There's something nice about that too. It's like, we didn't know. We just kind of happened to be in it. And Jeffrey Wright, dude? Crazy.
Jeffrey Wright's a legend.
Crazy. I have no idea how my performance is in this one.
Who's Thought Squad?
Matt Mercer as well, sorry. Thought Squad, oh, well, I shouldn't comment. The Thought Squad is also a content creator, but I don't know. But their performance is really
Oh, no. I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
Nice.
Wish list now, Dispatch 2025. But yeah, I don't want to say too much about it, but really love the team. It was really fun to record. I would say it was the most fun game recording session I've had, because they were... What are you doing this for? What's this got to do with Game Awards, bro?
Space Marine.
Space Marine!
I just wanted to play.
Yeah, they let me throw in some stupid phrases. I said cunt once, and I was like, so sure they're not gonna let that through, but I guess we'll see.
Into obedience.
So yeah, Dispatch.
Into faith.
2025. I think it's more like
What platform's on it? So
Where did you do this for?
I just needed some.
Oh, you just needed to see a Warhammer.
I needed Space
Yeah, I get
Marine.
it. I get it. You gotta get that fixed. Sometimes you just gotta see a little Warhammer.
No, because people kept asking me about it on the chat. Have I seen it?
Oh yeah, okay. So this is the Elden Ring co-op. Load this feed.
Because tonight,
Is anyone in the chat a big
surprises
Virtua
just
Fighter
keep
fan?
coming
Did
all
the
night long.
announcement?
Right now, I am proud to
I know
present
Lawrence was apparently
a
lost it
brand new standalone
when he heard
game.
Virtua Fighter
Please
was coming
watch.
back. I never really
Wait,
was a
wait,
Virtua
Prop,
Fighter
hold.
guy. What have I done?
Someone just asked me, will we get more of Deadly Premonition 2? I had this whole conversation with you about... So we recorded the most recent episode of Acting 101 here, and it sounds great. Rahul set the whole thing up. I keep being like, but I don't want to have to swap the mics between rooms. I have 2 sets of mics. I didn't even know.
What are you talking about?
Those aren't the mics you use downstairs.
No.
Those are mics Omar brought me. So I do have the stream mics. I had this whole thing in my head where I was like, well, I want to be able to record the podcasts and not have to pack it up and pack it down.
Yeah.
I have 2 fucking sets of mics and didn't even realize. I thought the mics that you set up were the mics that were on this desk.
No, they're the one.
Oh my god, that makes everything so much easier. So the person who just asked, will get more Deadly Premonition 2? The answer is yes. I'll have Omar set that up in like the next week and we'll do it in January. Piece of cake. That's crazy. I just didn't realize. I thought that I was always going to have to set it up and put it back together every time. And I was like, that's fucking annoying. I should buy more gear. Basically what I did for all this setup stuff that I'm planning to have Omar help me with was I just like told him to put a list together of things to buy and then bought them. So that rules.
There are now 8 mics in the house. No, 9.
We got a
I
lot
have
of
my one
microphones
and
and this.
the short.
Yeah.
The short one. And you got
The
this.
next episode, or the first episode of the movie podcast that I'm doing with James Leese and Ryan, which I announced very recently, you can support it on Patreon. We're recording on Tuesday. In person. Very excited about it. Anyway. This is the point where I knew it was FromSoft. Immediately, I was like, that's FromSoft. Like, FromSoft. How would you look at that screenshot and not go, FromSoft game? You know what I mean? What did I think of Sven's speech? Beautiful. Loved it. He was also great at GDC. What I will say about Sven's speeches are that as much as it's wonderful and I agree with every word that he says, those words can't change the current landscape of the AAA industry full of publicly funded, shareholder beholden video games. I agree with every word that he said. But it is also I would love for these words to have any impact on the current state of the industry, and I don't think it can. It can for games like his. And I wish more games would be made like his, but for the state of AAA, it's not the choice of the developers, and the publishers are always going to chase the stock market. So he's right. It also can't really change anything, sadly. The shareholders need money. Exactly. Yeah.
This is what it's been like since the Clayface news.
Cannot wait to see who you end up playing in Clayface. That's so funny.
It would be Chris Pratt.
He'd make a great Clayface.
It's James Gunn. Can I have some of your water?
Yeah, of course.
I'll get you another one.
Yeah, so at first I was like, is this Dark Souls 4? That's what I texted you, right? I was like, oh my god, I think it's Dark Souls 4.
Oh yeah, you said
Because
no, but you just said Dark Souls 4 exclamation mark.
Yeah.
And I thought I missed Dark Souls 4
Yeah.
announcement as well.
Because I was like, what else could it be? And especially this. Like, this is...
No Bloodborne. We were
No
wrong.
Bloodborne.
I was wrong.
Yeah, fucking oath you were. It's ridiculous.
I thought it'd be a pro patch.
This is really interesting. This looks like some kind of like battle royale sweep. And they have shown it in multiple ways in this trailer. This...
Aren't they calling it a roguelike? I saw that on IGN or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because it's a co-op Elden Ring, but...
Someone just reported, because I don't have Insider, so I know I didn't believe
See,
it.
look at it.
Someone's
See?
calling it a roguelike.
It must be that,
Yeah,
like,
it's
the
a
map's
roguelike.
getting... Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think it's a co-op roguelike.
Feels like an Elden Ring cash grab.
I don't feel like FromSoft do cash grabs.
They don't. Not at all. Did Rahul figure out his PS5 issue with the 8K sync box? What's the problem?
I did. Yeah. There's a PS5 Pro Q sync box issue that's not present with the Xbox, and it wasn't present with the Apple TV or anything. But it just
you go.
required like a really expensive, very fresh, very new high bandwidth HDMI, and it fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was a
and
cash grab,
the
would have
and the
microtransactions.
turning off problem was also that it turns off.
Yeah, same thing.
Do you know what it was? It's really dumb.
Mm.
The Apple TV, if you're watching Apple TV and then you decide you want to play PlayStation, the Apple TV is on a sleep timer, and the sleep timer
so
will
stupid.
kill everything,
Oh my
even
God,
if
how
it's not.
dumb.
On the, so I had to kill the sleep timer.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. So what would this mean for a roguelike, though? These sweeping flames. I don't know what you would be communicating if not map is getting smaller. Don't know.
Why have I got Liverpool? I've supported Liverpool since I was 6 years old. Older than most of your fans.
Seekers of redemption.
Probably true.
30,
My demographic
years.
is 25.
33 years I've supported Liverpool.
I do think this will be really fun. Like a Fog of War type thing. Exactly. Could be instance like an MMO. Yeah. Map changing? Yeah, maybe. Maybe there are, I don't know, it's hard to say. Elden Ring's a fantastic game, okay? I get that. There are so many things about FromSoft games that we give them a pass for that we wouldn't give other studios a pass for. Like the networking. It's dog shit. Hopefully they fix it, man. Like, I just really hope this time they get it right, and that they take, like, all of the criticisms they had previously with their massive shortcomings with their fucking networking and actually fix it. Really, really, really hope they figure it out, man. There's some details out about it. The map gets smaller after each day. It's on a 3-day night cycle. If you survive, you fight a final boss. Oh, that's interesting.
That's what Lawrence said last night to me.
The map changes as you play. The night cycle shrinks the map. No way.
Majora's Mask. 3-day cycle.
That's cool. That's cool. Who's going to be part of your crew? I mean, that's got to be a Jacob. There's got to be a Jacob. We could do... well, we don't know how many players there are. 4 players probably, right? Squads of 3. Fuck.
The Cockney Charmer.
He's not wrong. Any thoughts as to why it's not DLC? FromSoft has always made sizable DLC content. No reason it couldn't be. It is odd. Because they want to win Game of the Year, maybe. The only reason Erdtree couldn't win is because it wasn't a standalone game. Like, if they had have just made that Elden Ring 2, they would have won for sure.
Must be averted.
And this implies story content too, though.
And for that,
I don't know. I'm happy to see him branching out.
All FromSoft have story stuff, and I ignore it.
Totally,
Yeah.
Because it's a multiplayer game. It's not necessarily. That's pretty sick. Actually, have we seen the mount? Can't believe he's still there.
I love
This fucking guy.
I love my Soulsborns, but I do not care about them.
That's I like that about them, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
I think that's a plus.
And I
But
don't-
you can care if you want to, and you don't.
And
you
I
don't have
don't.
to.
IGN article says that it's not the same World War story.
I assumed that. I don't think that they would do that. How did us two meet? Through friends. It's very boring. Met through some friends. Let me pull up the IGN article. So IGN, Elden Ring. Oh my god, it's so hard to type. Elden Ring Nightreign. These nails are driving me crazy. Banjo loves them though.
I've not experienced them. Can I do my neck? Oh!
Good stuff. Is that good? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like goosebumps?
Mm.
Good shit. You ever get scratched on the neck? Fuck yeah. Okay. How was the bachelor party? It was really fun. We had a great time.
More importantly, I think Jacob had a good time.
Yeah, he was really happy.
Yeah, he was.
So this ad for Lord of the Rings, I low-key think I want to see this.
IGN gave it a 6.
That doesn't mean anything. We know that IGN's film and TV reviews mean nothing. We know
They
that.
gave Usher a 10.
Never mind. They've never said anything wrong in their lives. Oh, they were positive about VHS Beyond as well. I take it back.
and they
We
gave
love
Midnight
IGN
Mass a 10.
reviews.
They gave Next Exit a 4.
They gave God of War Ragnarok a 10.
They gave Bolt Gun a 7.
Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Anyway, Elden Ring Nightreign is a standalone co-op spin-off, The Game Awards 2024. Developer FromSoft and publisher, this is not necessary because I'm just making space for an ad. Let's fucking whoop. Woo. Reveal debut trailer, allows players to team up with 2 co-op partners. 3 is an interesting choice. Drop into a condensed map based on Elden Ring's Limgrave area. Okay, so it's a smaller map, which isn't even a problem because that map is so goddamn big. With enemies and structures that are randomized at the start of each session. Interesting. They've basically taken the most popular mod and made it a video game, right? Like, you're just taking the thing everyone already does and loves and makes it a mod. Oh, sorry, and made it a full game, which is cool. From there, players must hustle to defeat enemy camps and find more powerful weapons so that when nightfall comes, they have a better chance of surviving a challenging boss encounter. Oh, okay, I like that. Can you, thank you. Just move it over a little. Okay, nice. The idea that you are dropping in something randomized, trying to get as much gear as you can to prepare for the boss at night, that's cool. I think that's a really neat idea. From there, players must help to, if players survive for 3 in-game days, they must take on a major boss, with 8 major bosses to be found and conquered in the game. I think this is cool. I think it's a cool idea. So it's not just the randomizer mod, it's like kind of a new concept. Designed to be approachable for existing players and newcomers alike, Elden Ring Nightreign features a roster of 8 playable characters to choose from, each with unique skills and ultimate attacks. Nightreign is a session-based RPG intended to be played online with 3 players, but solo play will also be supported. I wonder what the length of the day-night cycle is. Oh, IGN played it, came away impressed, stating Nightreign takes the cautious dungeon crawls of Elden Ring and turbocharges them into propulsive slash and dash speedruns. It's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. Should we play this real quick, you guys? IGN's 20 questions. Okay. What's the first good question? Rahul, we're trying to guess a video game. What's the first question you ask?
James Gunn just announced.
Clayface?
Yeah. What?
So many things that I could say. First question that you ask if you're trying to guess a video game.
Try asking a question and you answer videos.
It's a 20 questions. Is it an RPG?
Is it a shooter?
Like FPS or just shooter?
Just shooter.
Is it a platformer?
Yeah. Is it Japanese? That can kill at least.
Was it made in Japan?
And it's not an RPG.
Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
Did you give it a 7?
Not a PlayStation exclusive.
Say, did you give it a 7?
It's not an RPG made in Japan. Did you give it a 7? It's not helpful, Ron. We only have 20 questions.
Is it woke?
Okay, is it a Nintendo game?
Hey!
Okay. But not a platformer, so it's probably like it could
Monster
be
Hunter?
an action game. Oh yeah, it could be Monster Hunter.
Because Capcom.
But Monster Hunter's
It could be a beat.
would
No, you said
Monster
Nintendo.
Hunter not be an RPG?
Yeah.
It could be Pokemon. Pokemon's an RPG.
Beat 'em
Did it
up.
come
Smash
out-
Brothers.
Oh my god! Out in the last 10 years.
Smash. Mario
Last
Kart.
Smash. Yeah, true. No, so it's older than that.
So it's not Zelda because
Is
they're
it
Smash.
a franchise? Is it Mario Kart? Is it Mario? Is it
Smash?
Diddy Kong Racing?
No, Smash.
How is Mario Kart close to Smash?
Because it's a spin-off of the Mario franchise. Or Mario Party.
Hang on. Oh no, that doesn't. I was gonna say is Mario in it, but that doesn't actually. Okay, guess is close to Mario Kart. Is it Mario Party?
Mario Tennis.
Mario is it in the Mario Kart?
I'll just say, is it a racer?
Okay, is it a racing game?
Because then we'll know it's F-Zero or Diddy
Racing
Kong.
game. Okay.
So F-Zero, Diddy Kong. And franchise, is Diddy Kong a franchise? Did they only do one? Or are
No,
they saying it's the
there's
Donkey
more
Kong
than one.
franchise?
Um,
Or F-Zero?
is Mario in the title?
It's not Mario Kart.
It's got to be. What is it? Mario Kart 64?
Mario.
Did it come out in the 90s?
But we said Mario
Could be
Kart.
Double Dash. Is it
No, but it said no to Mario Kart.
Double Dash? Yeah, but maybe that's because it thought that I'm the first Mario Kart.
That's Super Mario
No.
Kart. You didn't say Super.
Did it come out in the 90s? Come out in the 90s. True, Mario Kart 8 is older than 10 years. Wait. So
Did Mario and Sonic do a racing game?
did it come out on... It's a racing game. It can't be Paper Mario.
Wasn't there a Mario and Sonic racing game that was karts?
Maybe part of the Olympics?
Oh, Mario.
Was it on... Is it on a... Did it come out originally on a handheld console? So it's not Mario Kart DS.
It's a racer. Mario's in it. They say Mario's in
It
it.
can't be Mario Kart 64 because it came out in the 90s. Oh, Mario Kart Wii. Okay, hang on. Is it Mario Kart Wii?
But I don't think they want the Wii part. That's the irrelevant part. I don't feel like it
You
wants...
asked if it came out in the last 10 years and it said yes. No, it said no.
I think it might be Mario and Sonic Racing.
It said no, it did not come out in the last 10 years. So it's older than 10 years.
Which is only 2014.
It's not a Mario game?
That's only 2014.
Is it a Mario game? We're running out of questions, boys. It's a racing game. Confirmed it's a racing game. I just lying to you. Mario
Everyone's saying
and
it's the
Sonic Racing.
Mario and Sonic.
But it said it's a Mario game. That would not be a Mario game.
Is it a
Okay,
Sonic?
I think
in
we
it?
have to go.
Is
Mario
Sonic
Party.
in it?
I can't. We've only got. This is our last question.
Where does it say? How many questions do you have?
19. I think I already asked about Double Dash. Yeah, it's not Double Dash. So, am I
Mario
going
Sonic
Mario Kart
isn't-
8? Need for Mario Underground. Does Mario drive a Mario Kart? Yes, he does. It's definitely a Mario Kart.
No, it's not Super Mario Kart.
Why did it say no to... It said, your guess is close to, is it Mario Kart?
So Super Mario Kart. They want the exact title.
It didn't come out. When did 8 come out, y'all? It can't be 64 because
Wasn't
it
8 a
came out in
Wii
the
U
90s.
game?
It said not in the 90s.
8's a Wii U game, right?
Yeah, originally.
And we were playing it in 2014.
Mario Kart 8 is more than 10 years old, right?
Yeah, because it was 2014.
2014.
It might have been 2013. We might have played it
It is
a
in the
year
last
late.
decade. It can't be 64.
It was 2014.
It's not on It can't be 64 because it said it didn't come out in the 90s. Wait, that is a 90s game, isn't it? What, 97 or something Mario Kart? 64, right? '96, yeah.
It can't be DS. Yeah, it's the no to handheld.
It can't be handheld. Is it Metroid Pinball? Fuck it, why not? But it can't be F1 Race. It's a Mario game. We just have to figure out which Mario Kart it is. Should I go for Mario Kart 8?
Yeah, go on.
That really threw me for a loop, man. Because it said your guess is almost close, but I guess I had to be specific about the game. That's on me. I'll take that. That's my bad. Okay. We did it. We figured it out. Anyway, back to the Game Awards. The Game Awards main show live. Yeah, I just needed the 8. Didn't 8 just come out? You said last 10 years. Apparently, it was just over 8 years that Mario Kart 8 came out. That's how we got away with that one. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. I guess I could just make us small, couldn't I? And make the trailer way bigger. There goes the quality. And we can still be fairly large because we're just watching trailers people have already seen, so... Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Band together and prepare to quit.
Yeah, look, this is something that I will definitely play. And I'm sure a lot of gamers feel the same way about. And I tweeted when this got announced, I was like, FromSoft continuing to make the rest of the industry look bad. What I meant by that is just that how impressive that output is. Both FromSoft and RGG. I don't know how they keep fucking make video games. How do they keep there's so many of video game that they just keep coming out? It's crazy. I thought that the stage looked really cool this year. You know how they had like it looked like rooms? Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Next year, 2025.
A gun and a whip.
Oh, that was an ad. God, I wish I could scrub through this better. I wonder if they've broken them out. Like, can I see them independently? Are these just trailers or... Yeah, okay, we can watch individual trailers here. Yeah, let's watch this one again.
Congratulations, Game Science. At the Game Awards, our aspiration is to create moments that define our medium and remind us all why we became fans in the first place.
No, it doesn't have timestamps, sadly.
5 years
I'm sure
ago,
they'll get to that eventually.
I had the pleasure of having lunch with one of our industry's most treasured game makers. And just recently, he finally shared an ambitious vision for his next project. Tonight, as a very special gift for our 10th anniversary, I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title.
Let's
take a look at this announcement trailer.
Yeah, so he did it to the person beside Rahul first. He was like, you stand up, give a standing ovation for that. And then when Jeff said, Snoop Dogg's debuting some new music, he held up his clipboard and he went, "And you guys will give a standing ovation for that one." And I was like,
no, it's because you're talking to the sequels.
Maybe, but it sounded like he yelled at it at our whole section. It was very weird. And like, that's not... I've been to so many award shows at this point, several a year. Never seen that before. Thank you, like and you do. Yes, my Mesmer dress, I can take no credit for any of the design. I just told them I wanted to look like Mesmer, and they came back with that. It was very cool.
I haven't played the DLC.
Let me pull that up for anyone who didn't see my dress. I posted it on Instagram. I didn't post it anywhere else. They made it in Barcelona. Can I look at it without logging in? Okay. We'll just do that. Damn. I can't look at my own post because I'm not logged in on Instagram. You get the idea. It's on my Instagram. It was a red flowy dress, several pieces. I can't get into it by myself. I need help putting it on. They picked the shoes for me as well. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I haven't been having fun with fashion.
You have.
I'm trying to get more fashionable. It's been fun. It's been fun. Changing my whole wardrobe recently.
Should we show chat my white elephant gift that everyone can afford?
Sure.
We're doing white elephant tonight. Gifting. Got this vintage case. I recommend it. It's super pretty. I think it's unisex. I'm gonna wrap this one.
This is really cool. Like, I don't know what it means, obviously. I don't know what the game is. I don't know if I like the game. I love this game. Okay, yeah, so we don't know the name of this game. That's what it is. I wasn't sure if we did or not. It's a fucking cool trailer. It tells us absolutely nothing about what this game is. Obviously, you know, quite a colossus, some might say. Some might say this figure is of colossal size. That's what the people are saying. So good to know. Good to know.
Good Christmas gift, everyone. Very cheap.
Thank you, Roll. And if we go back over here, what else do we want to watch again?
Yakuza.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it in order.
Did you do the football?
2022.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm going to get you lot to play a bit of football with me.
100%.
But you won't play FIFA and play as Virgil van Dijk in the Liverpool players. This does look really good.
Yeah, it's a great trailer,
This
too.
looks fun.
I'm totally down.
Mexican brothers.
Do we get the impression that the keeper is an assigned keeper?
No.
You don't think so? You think it's flexible?
Yeah. You could probably read the side.
Swap?
Yeah. Just like in FIFA. FIFA, you can control. Look, see,
Fifu over
there,
FIFA.
he's controlling.
I love Fifu.
They're calling it Fifu.
Yeah, that's really good. I fucking love Sifu, you guys. That's... man.
This is going to be fun.
I might make a YouTube video soon that is just me gushing about, like, games like Tunic and Sifu and Death, like, recent games that I just fucking love. Sifu is one.
Rematch. Did they give a date? 2025?
I think it's just 2025.
Oh, summer?
Yeah, totally down. Oh, hang on, there's beta invites. We should register.
Where?
Oh, just, yeah, QR code. Love a QR code, honestly. Can't go wrong. Totally down. Very down. Also didn't expect it. Never would have guessed Fifu would exist. But here we are.
Fifu.
We love Fifu. We can't wait to play Fifu. Gonna play Fifu whenever we can. The minute we get our mitts on it.
You know what they'll do as well? You heard it here first. They'll start adding DLC packs of kits from like Liverpool and stuff. I bet you they'll do deals with teams.
Split Fiction, very cool. I didn't love the trailer. But like the games that that he's like make us so unique and so cool that like I'm down. Didn't love the trailer though. Maybe it was a little long, I don't know, but very, very, very down. Steel Hunters World Premiere. Oh yeah, I thought this looked cool.
Omega Day.
It's always got to be a mech game. Got to have big robo. Very Transformers-y.
The end of the old
At
world.
first I was like, is this
and the beginning
and then I was like,
of an
Why
unimaginable
isn't there
power.
country on the list?
They
They're so
of our
broad.
civilization.
Why do we always go top with America?
Forging souls into steel.
yeah, this game looks cool.
Turning hope
Interested in what that means.
to hunt.
Why was the world question as well?
For the fate of humanity.
And I like how organic they look.
For Starfall.
I like a big robo, you know? Can't go wrong. Big Mac boy. Outer Worlds 2, very cool. I like that game. Cool to see another one. Coming to PS5, I think it said in the trailer as well. This was my highlight of the show.
All right, we're
Love
back
the
here at the
human
Game
moments.
Awards, and we have so much more to share with you. Now, when we created the TGA in 2014, I wanted to celebrate the people
Hello,
who
Luton,
devote their
welcome.
lives to entertaining
Well, it's
and
fucking
sometimes
Luton.
comforting or affecting us through video games. In fact,
Thank you.
25 years ago back in
Think
college, I
of.
started writing a series of
Humor
articles
for the Outer Worlds 2 was
called
great. Yeah, it was
Behind
good
the
at the first
Games,
game. I mean,
chronicling the
Obsidian's good at
development
that. You
of
know?
games like Half-Life
Chat,
and
give it
Metal
up for
Gear Solid
Luton
2,
in the
because
chat.
I knew games were nothing without the people behind them.
I fell
Now,
asleep
the
to
sad
Luton last
reality
night.
is that
You
over
did.
the past few years, the gaming
I
industry
watched an
has
oldie but a
suffered
goodie, Luton.
significant and unprecedented
I
industry-wide layoffs.
watched
Those affect
the
the games we get
How
to
a
play,
Space
and even
Marine
more importantly,
is made,
the people
'cause I
who
love
make
that
the
video.
games we love.
But I also did your
We
Dreadnought
can
one
debate
recently.
and certainly disagree with the reasons why. And
Split
honestly,
Fiction
as a
game looks
show,
cool. Always does.
we
Well,
kind of
thank
struggle
you,
with how to
Violet
address these
Pat
topics
Kenny.
in a
Thank you
constructive
so
way.
much for the subs. Appreciate
But this
ya.
year,
Thank you.
inside of these challenges, we found greatness. I'm proud to share with you the story of a single individual who saw developers
Yeah, so
in
I've
need
known
and
about
did something
the
truly
thing Amir
extraordinary.
created. I didn't know
Meet
who he was
TGA's
though,
first
or like
ever
anything about him.
game changer.
Starting in early 2023,
Also, like, just
significant waves
good on
of
Jeff for finally
layoffs
addressing
started in the games
Come on.
industry.
Someone said I thought you were on about Luton
it
FC.
hurts, right? Like a ton of bricks.
What am I supposed to do?
Tens of
Yeah,
thousands
welcome
of
new mod
gamers
Luton.
have been
No
laid
pressure, you
off
don't have to do anything with that.
at
I
a level
I
that
was
is
gonna try and make you VIP
unprecedented
and I
in
couldn't
the
find a VIP
industry's
badge, so I
history.
made you
I
a
love
mod.
this brand. I love this
Luton's a
company.
mod.
Oh my
Just
goodness,
made
what
him
am I
a
going to do?
Hey Luton, do you think
I
you ever
actually
do
started in games
a
relatively
Bolt Gun
late,
Malum Kaido
even though I've loved the
video?
industry ever since I was a little
explaining
child,
the lore behind Bolt Gun, or
because
is there
there
not
weren't
enough
games jobs
backstory?
around here, I stayed passionate about it and broke
No
through in
pressure.
basically my late 30s.
Just asking, innit? As a fan.
I
and
had
that.
seen a few friends get laid off before Thanksgiving, and I said to my wife, Jess, like, this is unacceptable. Hi, everybody. It's Amir, and I'm here to help
I'm gonna go
support
subscribe
you
to his
as you
YouTube
look
channel.
for your next opportunity in video games. I can't
Shut up.
imagine
This video
what
is
it must
sponsored.
feel
Shut up.
like for someone to have to go to their family around the
Amir
holidays
Satvat.
and say, I don't have a job, I don't know what's going to happen. I had a robust background in things like data analysis, and I said, well, I can do something
Subscribe.
with this. I started a community with one resource,
We just started putting together a list of all the job openings out there.
and over iteration after iteration, and then
I mean, yeah, you could mention the voice acting. It's not, you don't
we
have
have
to. It's not a big deal.
2,300 coaching volunteers who've given people
whatever,
over
for-
50,000 community
He's
coaching
only
conversations for
Warhammer's
free.
Doom guy.
His pure pro
It's not a
bono
big deal.
Amir.
There is no payment. He doesn't take anything back from the community.
I'm proud to say we've helped place nearly 3,000 people
Yeah, so I'd heard
in
of,
jobs.
like I said, what
Amir
had
is
created
like
like
career
games industry
Santa
jobs. I've
Claus.
shared it a bunch of times.
If it weren't for Amir and for this community, I wouldn't have even
What a
known
great
this
award.
job was
He
here.
does have
He
a
has
caring
created
father
this
voice.
like beacon of
Amir?
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a good bloke.
Please join me in welcoming a man who has the well-being of the game developer community in his heart.
This
On
is one
behalf
of the best
Game
awards they
Awards,
did.
I'm honored to present the first ever TGA Game
Probably my highlight of
Changer,
the show.
Amir Satvat.
Also, in the front rows, we were the first to see him. Just saying.
Yeah, we did stand real quick.
Just the back.
Hey,
joints.
Rod.
Was that Ferguson?
Yeah.
Fergie. Let's see. I was like, we stood up over there. They watched.
We did stand really early for this one. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How
Thank
lovely.
you so much.
That was us, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. No, you're breathtaking.
What a great way to start,
Thank
too.
you, Jeff,
Like,
and the
I
Game
just think
Awards
this
for
is so
this
beautiful.
extraordinary honor. I can't help but say that I love video games with all my heart. To all game makers everywhere, you are seen and treasured, and our community will always be there to help you.
I was talking to Phil about this last night. Phil Spencer came to my place, everybody. Phil Spencer has met Banjo. Huge news.
Phil Spencer was playing with Banjo.
Phil Spencer played with Banjo. Absolutely massive.
It was
news.
awkward because I'm such a Sony fanboy.
Yeah, you were like, sorry, Phil, you gotta get out.
I said, look at this Xbox. We use it to rest our Apple TV on.
You didn't say that.
No.
You did not say that to Phil Spencer.
This is also
Phil
Xbox.
has met Banjo. But I was talking to Phil about this last night and how I said this was my highlight of the show and about how this is the kind of video game fan that I am. Even as someone who works in the games industry and is very cynical about a lot of the games industry. Why do we have so many... Like, I wish we had more people like him. He's better than me. More people like him and less people who make 10 YouTube videos screaming about how The Witcher 4 is woke. You know what I mean? Like, these people are there. They just never get the attention, and I wish that we had more of them. Like, fuck yeah, this guy.
And he's brown.
Just, yeah, somebody who loves video games, you know? And, like, as somebody who loves video games, it will never make sense to me for people who, like, call themselves gamers but hate every game that comes out. I just don't... Amir is woke and gay. For real. For the surfed air horn.
Over the last 3 years, we've lost more than 34,000 jobs.
Crazy.
A staggering amount of games experience eliminated. This has consequences. You can't make great games without great people.
Great voiceover. Thank you.
I'm proud of so many of you who have already joined me to make an impact. And I really have to thank everyone in our community who gave all their time and commitment to build it. As we gather here tonight for this amazing celebration, I challenge everyone to ask themselves,
He did not have a script, by the way.
what more can we each do to make our industry better? I dedicate this to my grandparents in heaven and to our Game Awards watch party back home, my wife, our 3 sons, and my parents, who really devoted their lives to me and taught me that my value lies in how I treat other people. Growing up, all I ever wanted was to be a part of the video game industry. As a kid from Farmington, Connecticut, it felt a world away.
He's a really tough guy.
Not
He never
anymore.
tears up.
Thank you
Toughest
very,
guy I've ever
very
seen.
much. Thank
Rahul
you.
never cries.
Thank
He,
you.
Rahul wouldn't cry because a child sang a song on TikTok and he thought it was beautiful.
I didn't cry when I had my morning coffee on the street because I was listening to Interstellar soundtrack and I started
You would
crying.
never cry because you look at Banjo and think about how much you love him. You never, no. So, no emotions. So tough. Such a tough guy. Absolutely none of them. I'm in support of male emotions. As a game dev myself between Sven and Amir, they did reboot my passion for game dev. Sometimes the daily routine makes it look less shiny. I mean, daily routine makes it look too shiny. Yeah, I thought Sven did a really good job. This was beautiful. Like, just the human side of it that we so rarely see that the industry almost like shoves away. You know, I thought it was really lovely. Really, really lovely.
Agreed.
That was my
One of the
highlight
highlight
of the
elements.
show. Yeah.
Flute guy was another highlight. He's back.
He's back again.
He's playing all the flutes.
Fucking shit up. Okay, I would like to see this.
Developed by an incredible
When
team.
Rahul cries, Alanah dries up away.
He loves Infinity Nikki. This was
Legendary.
Oh, that was cool.
I mean, we knew about this.
I'm not a Tekken guy,
because of
but it
Ben.
was still cool.
Yeah.
And I love Clive Osfield. He's one of my favourite Final Fantasy protagonists. Maybe my favourite.
Shield the Firebird's flame. The Firebird's flame.
Star.
Torgold. Unlit Star. Final Fantasy.
For anyone who doesn't know, I do a podcast once a month with Ben Starr, who plays Clive Russell. Check it out. Oh, also, did you see Abu? He pulled a Rahul. He got in there, read the script, he peeked out. Yeah, it was very good, very efficient British boys up there. No jokes. He did great.
Another. Why does Ford keep taking out $100 a month? It happened again. I've got to show this to my accountant. I don't know where this charge is coming from. Hey chat, why does Ford Motor Company keep taking $100 out of my fucking credit card a month?
Hey chat, could you let Rahul know about his finances, please? We'll give you his social security so you can look into it further. Just let us know. Let us know. Yeah, so I thought this was amazing. The Arcane medley, I thought was
oh, someone said because
really
they couldn't afford it.
Nice, my man. Feels weird to watch this again, but I did think it was beautiful.
I have a subscription for what?
Crowdsource ordered. Heated seats.
I do have heated seats. You got some connectivity subscription under Ford.
That was my assumption.
Let me double check.
Yeah. You're paying for some kind of network.
Is it to turn my car on remotely from an app? Because that's not worth $100 a year.
Might be. God, I love RGG. Every year, man. And they do something different every time. Video games, let's go! This is so cool. Oh, look.
Oh, it's the RGG! I scream the loudest for every mention of Infinite Wealth or RGG.
I was there. I saw it.
I'm technically part of the family now.
You are in Ishin.
The combat looks more fluid.
Well, does it?
Yeah.
Because
look at the way he was kicked off the
the
body.
way he was kicked is a good point, because those usually like his power finishes, but...
And he's killing him.
But
is RGG letting us
We're seeing it
kill?
without UI though, so...
But is RGG letting us... Look at that, how he went from that move to that move.
True.
It seems more fluid, but
he's killing people.
That's definitely an asset from Yakuza. The hammer.
That punch is from Yakuza.
But look, he stabbed him in the head.
Yeah,
so is RGG letting us kill?
Must be.
Because Kiru never killed.
Yeah, but it's not Ciri, obviously. It's not.
No, I know, but they don't like us playing.
I mean, even like Sajima barely fucking killed him.
There was rubber.
Yeah, they fake it.
Spoilers.
Sorry. They don't like anyone you can play as ever killing anyone.
And what actor is that? Because they always
we
use
don't know.
top
We'll have. I would guess we'll have some, like Ishin, returning actors. I would think that's a thing that they do a lot too. Does Judgment have any of the same actors?
Yeah,
it does.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Judgment doesn't.
No, they have cast come back.
They probably will find a way to.
But
do
Ishin
that,
is all of the cast playing different roles.
As soon as Astrobot won Best Game Direction, I was like, oh shit, they are going to win Game of the Year.
Oh, someone said it's
for our next announcement.
Always.
This is what you got excited for. Do you remember just before... Wait, pause
I
it.
lost my shit.
He went, so how did Jeff introduce it? And I shouted Space Marine or something. And then it said
Saber.
Saber.
I don't remember what he said.
That happened and you went, oh, close.
I was like,
One thing
I mean,
it
could be a Warhammer game from that shot. From this shot, it's not. But and then
One-
you said Jurassic Park, and I said wouldn't have thought so. I said Ark.
I then said Dino Crisis. One thing we do know is we all agree that we really liked the gameplay of Space Marine 2, and if Saber are doing this, even if it is third person for Turok, I think they've got a good foundation.
My concern is that this doesn't look fucking anything like Turok. This looks like a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Which I don't love. It is a prequel. Yeah, I lost my shit, dude. I could not believe Turok. I mean, the combat.
It looks like maybe co-op hunting.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not an Ark. Maybe it is more like Space Marine
And there's 3 characters, so it's like it's Space Marine instead of Tyranids. It's
I'm so down for like Gears of War Turok.
Yeah, because that's what if it is, they've gone to the right people because Space Marine 2, in theory, is a 3-man co-op against Tyranids, which are dinosaurs-ish looking guys.
This is the webpage. Play as legendary Turok warriors and face off against ferocious dinosaurs and a terrifying alien threat that seeks to destroy all human life in the galaxy.
That's Space Marine.
Unleash devastating attacks on your enemies and harness fallen enemies' DNA to upgrade your arsenal. Okay. Oh, okay. So sorry. It says solo. You can play it solo.
You take the dino DNA.
Yeah. Hold the key to saving humanity. Fight against enemies, battle alone or as a team, so you can play it single player. Variety of dinosaurs, creatures, bosses. Engage in intense combat where players must use everything at their disposal to ensure success. Unleash your arsenal. Unlock DNA powers. Extract DNA from fallen foes. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's not like classic Turok. If it's Space Marine Turok, I'm down. I'm very down. If it Gears of War Turok, I fucks with it. Welcome, Terrible Mighty. Hello. If it's over the shoulder or third person, I'm in. Good for my motion sickness. Yeah, it is definitely over the shoulder. Third person. 100%.
Don't like this.
What, this Ford scam?
Yeah, they've taken like nearly $500-600 out of my thing, and we can't find out where it's from. I bet Sydney Sweeney doesn't have this problem.
You're probably right.
She's sponsored by Ford.
Helldivers 2, love that. Expected that though. I'm a fan of Warframe. I know Ben is also Warframey, I believe. It's too much video game for me. There's too much video game in the video game. Onimusha. Raffle called this one. I'm not very familiar with this game. Because I was like, we were like Ninja Gaiden maybe? Like, it's like, it's not going to be Sekiro. That wouldn't, the timing wouldn't be right for that at all. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Onimusha, so, but this is a really pretty trailer too. To go to the game.
Gotta go to the gym.
Spending a lot of time with this gym.
He blows my back out. Oh, this is bullshit. I don't want to do this.
So it was Tenchu? Yeah, I was having trouble guessing what it was.
Oh, Tenchu! That was the other title I was trying to think of.
It's a cool trailer. It looks beautiful. Atmospheric. Cool trailer. Very cool. She do look good though. What else have we got in here? Does anyone have context for why the Russos were the ones who revealed this? Are they in some way related to the first Berserker Kazan? They're supervisors? What does that mean? Are they producers? Why is his jacket collar so high? He's hiding. He directed the trailer? That seems unlikely.
I think it's they're producing part of the production company.
Interesting. Okay.
Launch
What's up?
Stay tuned until the end and enjoy the reveal.
We'll just work with them.
Twice. All right. I gotta go. Berserker.
Okay, booby. That's me after a big night out. Oh, I wish I was that hot.
That was you after the Karate Clash. But it's asthma.
It kind of has the skirt. It was the asthma. Just couldn't breathe.
we go.
It starts at 5? I thought it started at 7. What the fuck, Michael Flanagan?
It's a double feature.
Ah.
Look at your eye count, please.
What's he done that for?
Because it's a double feature.
Mike Flanagan.
Why, have you got work?
I had something I needed to do, but it's okay.
What do you have to do?
I have to finish second Swanson.
Do you want an Uber?
No, I'll figure it out. It's okay.
What do you have to Uber? Who's got a walker?
Oh.
For your asthma. It's good for lung capacity. You need the exercise.
What's that mean?
You have asthma. It's good for your lung capacity. Yeah, I think you should go and work out or walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
good for your heart, Rahul. You wake up and you fucking choke in your sleep sometimes, bro. What are you talking about?
So I can't. Sorry. So let me just get this straight. In 2024, I can't tell my partner to go and maybe do some exercise because they have asthma and it's better for their lung capacity.
No, you can't.
Well, you should. You should definitely work out or something because of the lung capacity.
Do we think I should chop his head off? Also, but it's crazy because you can get away with it because I couldn't.
I would never.
You can't fat shame me. I have the waist of a toothpick. Thank you.
Fat.
Yeah, fat. Nice try.
No, I didn't say. I said fat.
You said fat tits. Sorry, are you Rahul? Let me hang on a second.
No, I gotta go gym.
My love, Rahul.
I gotta go gym.
Are you telling me that I should exercise because my boobs are too big? Would you like me to have smaller boobs?
I've said nothing about that. I said
You just said fat tits.
no. Yeah, like it's he chatting with a PH.
They said fat tits. Yeah.
All I've said.
If Rahul ends up dead later today, I was live streaming.
Chat. All I've said is, Alanah has asthma.
I do.
People with asthma, like my father, exercise helps them.
He said, I have a dad who has asthma, so I would
Doesn't
understand.
it open the capillaries and stuff like that?
Nope.
Yeah?
No.
It does. The capillaries need opening.
No, nothing to do with opening capillaries.
It does. The capillaries.
No.
Something, it's good for asthma.
Nope. Swimming.
And then, unrelated, you got fat tits. I don't know what the fuck have I done?
Yeah, alright.
Oh! This fucking can't say anything woke culture bullshit.
I don't know how to compliment women these days. I guess I'll just say nothing.
Yeah, I don't even approach them anymore.
Wow, I can't even tell a girl she has fat tits. Cancelled. I'm done. This also looks sick, but it's another one of those trailers that I'm like, I did like this.
Can you imagine?
Actually awake.
I like to pretend that James Gunn saw all the like, hey, Rahul Kohli should be Clayface tweets, right? And when let me see what and it's right just at that moment he chops on the Twitch stream.
He is following me
you.
on Instagram.
And I'm shouting, you can't say someone has fat tits in 2020. And
sorry, James. But I didn't share this one, so James Gunn's probably not here. That looks cool. Again, kind of another one that I don't really know what to make of it. Dying Light, that looked awesome. I liked this Squid Game trailer a lot.
No, I don't like Squid Game.
Not a big Squid Game guy.
Nope.
I'm very glad Helldivers 2 won Best Ongoing Game. I really do think that they've done some good work there, and that some of their L's have been Sony rather than them, and people have actually realized
Game of Thrones RPG.
Yeah, this is
Feels a few
this
years
is cool.
too late.
It does feel a bit late, yeah.
But House of Dragons has restored people's love of the
House of Dragons getting great reviews and stuff too.
I chose to be just.
Maybe that's the plan. Maybe they got some DLC that's House of Dragons.
Oh my god, that's what it is.
They've been saying all sorts of
Rise a night of Benon's
3-2, isn't it? Molten Kids 3 and 5.
Shout out Mark Goldbridge.
Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White Walkers and the Seven Kingdoms.
The White
We could use your help.
7 kingdoms.
I'm nothing but a northern bastard. Alir will walk her. Don't underestimate northern bastards. I'm John Someone's gathered the support of the great houses.
Attaining
Yeah.
father's name will be hard.
I don't think I.
Will be hard.
Yeah, middle. That's what they call them. Yeah, middle finger. I don't think I'm gonna play this. I think I'm good.
Modesty won't get you very far at King's Landing.
Playing this.
Do at least try to feign a little arrogance.
If they sponsor me, I'll play it. Not that I think it looks bad. I just.
You've seen the White Walkers.
I don't think I need
know
more
what they can do.
RPGs in my life, and less so in that particular universe, which I feel is very bleak. I love a colorful RPG like Dragon's Dogma. I think I love so much because they're kind of funny.
Oh, I'm late.
It's such a distinct identity.
John,
weights in that.
I'm
gonna go see Jim and get you fucking back.
Do you want to join? Do you want to work out?
No.
Do you want to get some exercise?
Like it or not, winter is coming.
Rahul has a 3-month streak of going to the gym.
But yeah,
Suddenly he can talk to me about fitness.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, is my streak.
Yeah. Okay. So it hasn't even been that long.
No.
Shut your fucking mouth.
All right.
I'm losing weight for a roll. Oh, I'm taking your water. Whoops.
Stage fright. I don't remember what this is.
Of a
Bye,
brand
chat.
new game from a
Bye,
beloved
Rahul.
game developer.
Chat, say bye. Chat. Chat, you have to say bye. You got chat. You didn't even say bye to him. You guys, don't be rude.
Who?
Thank you.
Never heard of them.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that game. You got.
Hey, Benjo. Little Benjo. Don't worry, I'll tell him you said bye. I'll tell him. I'll say. Chat says bye, Rahul. He didn't even care. You guys were right. He didn't need to say bye. He didn't even give a shit. I keep catching myself with this eyeliner and going, ugh. I just can't get rid of it. Come on. Get off of my face. This is after I showered and... I feel like that helped maybe a bit. Hang on. Wait. Get off. Get off my face. Please get off my face. Did that help? It's like, it's barely coming off. Like, it's like a tiny bit, you know? Ugh. Ugh. Too much. It's too much, man.
Way too angry playing that.
That game turned you into a psychopath.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember what this is. Hang on.
No, it didn't.
You said if I tried to pass you one more onion, you'd...
I told you 1,000 times we didn't need any more onions. Okay.
Is this the game from the Overcooked disc?
Oh, sorry. Excuse
might
me.
be.
What did I miss? Shh, it started.
Yes.
Hey, you're blocking the screen. Rude.
What is going on back there?
It's a cute trailer. I love Overcooked.
This looks pretty good. Oh, this looks wicked.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a 2-player.
No.
Oh, so we've fully lost the dog.
He's just gone?
Yeah.
You sure he's not under the bed? Check the bed. Panda's just pieced out, apparently.
So much.
You found him. I can hear him. He was under the bed. Little bed boy. He loves hiding under the bed.
Oh, no, no, no. What's happening?
Oh, he's so cute. Wait, what? So, okay, so context for this, everybody, is being there in person. We saw this trailer. And then we saw that. But I didn't see whatever this... I didn't see this. Because how would I have seen Jeff? I was looking at the stage. So I didn't have whatever happened there.
What was that? Did you feel that? Oh, I don't understand what's happening.
This would never have happened at E3.
What the heck is that?
Huh?
Yeah, I think I didn't really follow what was happening, maybe. It's a split screen. It's sort of a haze light, like. A Hazelight-like, if you will. Split screen horror game? Very different to Overcooked. That's cool. Hazelight-like. I like it. I'm shipping that. That's the term now. Fallout wins best adaptation. Okay, yeah, so people were criticizing Todd for this.
And the award goes to... The Game Award goes to... Fallout.
Which, no, this is obviously the How could it be anyone else? Does Todd even have to do with this though? Fallout. It's pretty well related to Todd Howard. He's worked on Fallout for 20 years, bro.
She won for Arcane, so I don't really have a speech, but I want to thank Graham and Geneva, our extraordinary showrunners who can't be here tonight because they're too busy making season 2. I want to thank Ella, Walton, Aaron, the rest of our extraordinary cast and our extraordinary crew. Amazon, Kilter. I want to thank the fans of Fallout New Vegas for not burning my house to the ground.
I did think that was interesting. The not burning my house to the ground, you'll be glad you didn't. Hello, Benji. Hello, little boy. Has to be a reference to them addressing New Vegas in season 2, for sure. Hi. Your dad thought you were lost, Banjo. He didn't know where you were, Banjo. He was scared. Oh my gosh, little boy. Arcane was the better show, Fallout was the better adaptation. I haven't seen season 2 of Arcane yet, but I've seen people say it's not as strong. Or like they felt like it was rushed or something, I don't remember. Hi, little boy. Hi, little boy. Because I had people here last night. Banjo got so much attention, dude. He got so many pats. Can't believe you met Phil Spencer. Iconic for Banjo.
Not least, I want to talk...
Oh, you got a little toy down there? I'll scratch your butt. Fine.
Thank Todd. Todd and the extraordinary team at Bethesda, who were absolutely the most incredible collaborators you could possibly imagine. Thank you.
Oh, she said no. She said no. She shook her head, said she didn't want to say anything.
Cast and crew, everybody involved in this show, led by my friend.
Which I think, if I were her, to be fair, I would probably also do. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just want somebody to scratch your butt? What is it? Oh, little boy. No disrespect to Ella Purnell, obviously. I think she was fantastic. I thought she gave a fantastic performance. She's very, very good in Fallout. But when it's an award for best adaptation of a franchise that you didn't make, of a show that you didn't write, I think I would probably do the same thing. Because she didn't do the adapting part. Great performance. I like everything I've ever seen of her. I think she's really cool. But I can understand not wanting to say thank you when it's not an acting award. It's an adaptation award, and she didn't do any of the adapting stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And really, to everybody who's worked on Fallout over the years, everybody at Bethesda that I've worked with on Fallout for 20 years now, it's been incredible. We are so blessed with the best fans there are. Thank you all for supporting everything we do. Thank you.
Everyone did really well with their speeches this year. Without, no one got rushed off. While she was against herself in Arcane. Also true. Also true. Don't want to, like, argue against or for yourself. Oh no, I accidentally closed it. My bad, hang on.
This video...
Shut up, Alanah. We've been over this, Alanah. You shut your mouth. Game Awards 2024. That over here. We did it. There's a new show called Sweet Pea. Yeah, I saw that. My mod's talking about being short. Are y'all short? Is that what you're saying in chat right now? Happy for you. Maybe. Wow, I'm taller than both of you. No way. That's why I'm in the position I'm in. I tower over my mods. A benevolent ruler. Yell at them whenever they can't make a stream. Scott was laughing at Todd being short. Todd is a small guy. Thank you, Captain Toshiro. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So mean to you, it's true. I have strict schedules. You must do things on time. Never really done that with my mods. Never. What else do we want to watch here? Oh yeah, I thought this looked awesome. Again,
Next year,
cinematic.
fans will get to experience the Mafia franchise like never before.
But I've never played a Mafia game for no particular reason. Just like they look cool, but I think it's like they just kind of come out
Tonight we have the world's first look
at the wrong
at this
time.
cinematic narrative action game.
Also, almost fell off the treadmill at the gym when I saw you at the awards. Is there a part where you see me? I assumed that I was not seen because we were so far off to the side. I don't know, maybe you did.
And in this family, we follow a code of honor.
Right at the end? Oh, okay. Let's have a look.
To betray one,
see if I can find me.
Is to betray all.
Yeah, no reason that I haven't played a Mafia game. It just hasn't happened.
Your life.
What? Mafia is forever associated with the kid shitting himself while playing? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Mafia 3. What? I don't know if I want to Google that. I think maybe I don't Google. I think maybe I just act like I didn't know what you just said. It sounds like a personal story. I think I'm okay. Maybe I don't need to see it.
I do.
It's like I'm getting like, I know it's wrong, but like some like early Assassin's Creed vibes, which again is just because a man rode a horse in Italy. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Ezio, that's crazy.
It's a family. My flesh has to burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath. Welcome, Enzo.
Into it. Was it 2 or 3 in Italy? 3's in New Orleans, isn't it? So I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Zion Zen. I'll pull that up in a second. 437.20, thank you. What else was there? Mafia, The Old Country, Dispatch, Mandatory Fantasy wins Best Narrative, totally deserved. I guess we'll watch. Wait, there we go. Okami. This is my biggest announcement. Big fan of Okami. Love Amaterasu. Even in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, even outside of Okami, Amaterasu the GOAT. And this, the drums and the blue, I was like, is it Bloodborne? Is it happening? Maybe it is Bloodborne. And I should have known based on like how inky the stage started to get, but I just didn't put it together. Like I should have gone, oh my god, Okami. It just, my brain was never fucking thinking of Okami. Like from there, you maybe could have been like, oh, Okami? But I didn't. I did not. Not in a million years. What? How fucking awesome. And I was like, I'm into it. I don't know what it is. That is when I went, oh my god, I have goosebumps again. You gave me goosebumps. Dude, I can't believe it. Oh, Ami's back. I'm just so happy about it. I love that it just says Okami sequel. I hope it ships as Okami sequel. Oh, dude, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Mental. Huge, huge news. I personally cannot wait for Okami's sequel. So fucking excited, dude. And then let's end on Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet.
Of the Game Awards.
Second time watching this trailer. Again, my stance is very pretty. I don't know what it is, so I don't feel like I'm excited for it. The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end. Yeah, at first I was like, maybe like Mass Effect? It's very visually striking. Very pretty. Yeah, very city pop, very Akira. The head shaving makes it seem kind of military, right? Maybe she's not just a bounty hunter, maybe she... Like, she looks militant. To what degree do you think the awards were affected by betting? It seems the entire game journalistic industry have inside knowledge and were colluding on votes. Zero. That's what you're saying is a conspiracy theory. Absolutely zero.
Jordan, tell me something good. Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon. Excellent. How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it has never heard from it.
I mean, I guess even, like, if we're looking at this gameplay-wise, like, now that I know it's a Naughty Dog game...
Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet.
This is obviously cinematic, but just the camera would give the impression of a similar control style to Last of Us.
We wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I? Can you please blame him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Where'd she get that from? Did she go through a drive-thru recently? That's the implication.
He clearly is.
Thank you, Alpha Masha.
And so am I, so claim
yes,
him,
Kamal
or I will
Nanjiani is
find
there.
another
I
agent.
think he's actually going to be at the thing we're going to tonight. I think he's going to be at the White Island.
Alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
I like the touch of having a face in the reflection.
Thank you. Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
I wonder what this means. I don't think that you do, unless it is very relevant, I don't think you give us this very specific imagery next to this facial expression, unless it is super relevant to the story. It's too striking. Also thought this was really cool. Thank you, Chibafe. Love the colors. Very, very unique game, but like if you can say, well, it doesn't look like The Last of Us, genuinely, if you look at Naughty Dog's games, Crash Bandicoot and fucking Jak and Daxter were made by the same people who made The Last of Us Part 2. Naughty Dog got some range. Does look cool. I wish they had just gone with Intergalactic. The Heretic Prophet is less of a fan of that, but Does look stylish. I just don't really know what it is. That's my whole thing. I don't know what the game is, so. Thank you, Harmonith Art Knight. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Sounds like they have sequels already planned. Does it? Well, no. The Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Usually stuff like that in the games industry is because something called Intergalactic already exists and they're making it so it's more searchable, not because they have sequels planned. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Naughty Dog was a studio that thinks with sequels in mind, but Jeff called it a new franchise. Okay. It's certainly a new IP, which can be a new franchise. You know what? And let's end the stream today, everybody, with more Dispatch.
Together.
This is a game I am in. We play Malevola. She's hot.
You're dead, I thought.
From people who made Telltale, Premises.
Just on the inside.
It's like a Dispatch, but for superheroes.
My suit was destroyed.
I play Laura Bailey.
I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
That's me.
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
That's me.
Too easy.
My first superhero. Very excited to be here.
What are you doing in Visigal?
That's my voice.
Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
That's that grunt.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Hell yeah. I am the Tiefling Muscle Girl. That's me. That's me right there. That's the hook right there. Yeah, it's definitely really funny. The game is really funny. It is... They were really fun to record with. Really fun studio, like very open to me giving different deliveries or whatever. I don't know how my performance is in this game. I really couldn't tell you. Not confident. Did you feel the tension there on stage between Aaron and Laura like we did on stream? 100%. I was like, are they gonna kiss? They used Jacksepticeye and not Sean. That was our choice. We got to say how we wanted to be credited. I'm always credited as Alanah Pierce rather than Charlan Azad. No one even mentioned that Matt Mercer is in it. It's just a given he's in every game. Not quite, but yeah, Matt is also in it. It was also lovely. Yeah, Moist Critical. That's him. That's him here. This is Charlie.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
I think he sounds great.
Not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Yeah, really, really fun to work on. I've been working on it for, again, I think over 6 months.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef, and I'm naked.
Yeah, really fun
no,
team.
I refuse
really
to
fun
believe
game.
that's what he
Like
sounds
very
like.
excited to play it myself. Haven't had a chance to play it. Made by Ad Hoc, who are largely ex-Telltale devs. So yeah, wishlist on Steam if you would like. And Layers Deep, the game that I'm writing on. You know? When in 2025? I have no idea. They don't tell us lowly performers those kinds of things. But yeah, I've really, really enjoyed working with them. There are other games that I've done voices on that I did not enjoy the process. That one I've really liked. I've enjoyed doing it every single time, so. Just PC at this point? I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is you can wish listen on Steam. I don't know any of those details though. This is not Play, Watch, Listen, no wish list. I was thinking about making a Play, Watch, Listen shirt that is just wishlist me on Steam. I thought that would be funny. When did you record for how long ago? I've done multiple sessions, so yeah, it's not a cameo like my first voice things were. It's an actual character, so I've done multiple sessions. Was it enjoyable because of the director or script or both? Both. The whole team is really fun. The script is fun to do. They let me be creative with it, which is cool. I think I've also just improved a lot as an actor. Again, I'm not confident in this one at all. I'm trusting them. on what they've chosen and what they haven't. But I've become more confident as an actor, where previously I would just do exactly what I was told word for word. Like Cyberpunk, I would do so differently now. I just did exactly what they told me to do. This one, because I've become more comfortable as an actor, I've like had more fun with it, played around with things, did silly things. So I think me being more comfortable also made it more fun to record, but also the team and the script. The script is genuinely funny. There are jokes that I laughed out loud at while responding to or while recording. And they're just really fun to work with. Yeah. Really, really fun project. I'm super excited to play it. As a Hollow Knight obsessed girly, I've genuinely been so excited about Layers Deep since you shared it on Twitter. Thank you. Yeah, we're working on some cool stuff. Thank you, Jericho. Hi, yes, Alanah from VHS, it's me. Critics' Choice Awards nominated film, by the way, everybody. Look at us go. Did you record together or separate? It was all recorded separately, but the way that they do voice recordings is you'll get playback of another actor in your ear so you know how to respond to. How was working with Moist? I didn't work with Charlie at all. I'm sure I would have heard him speak, but yeah, I didn't. Like, I know Charlie, we've met many times, but yeah, I didn't actually interact with him. And thank you, the Messmer fit was cool. It was a fun one where I just said I want to be something inspired by Messmer the Impaler, which is such a funny thing to say to a fashion brand. Like, what a funny thing to tell them, and they just did it. They just ran with it. I was actually probably very difficult for them to work with too, because they needed my measurements, and the period of time where they needed them was right around the time that my stepdad died. So it took me weeks to get to that, to be like, hey mom, can you help me do this? So I did not make it easy for them, for sure. But they made it work. All the way from Barcelona, flew in, helped me put it on. I can't put it on by myself, so I probably won't be able to wear it ever again. But it is a very cool dress. Is it possible to not encounter your character in Cyberpunk? Yes. In Cyberpunk, I'm only in the Nomad playthrough. So you'll only find me if you play as Nomad. How long was dev time on this? I don't know. What's your dream game to voice act in? Probably Warhammer. I'd love to do a, like, Sister of Battle. I'd love to do a, like, The Emperor Guides Us type of thing. Would be really fun. Though I would do Witcher as well. Some sort of, that's absolute heresy, how dare you? Dramatic, you know what I mean? I think that would be really, really fun to do. Like a sort of whimsical, very English. I think that I would really, really like that. But yeah, people like haven't figured out how to cast me and things yet, so yeah. But that would be cool. You didn't push Phil more about getting a role in Fable last night, did you? I did not mention Fable to Phil last night, no. Well, level up my in Tetris Effect. I did the most Alanah move of all time yesterday. I had a bunch of people in my house. I had one of my friends from Santa Monica Studio. She's a narrative designer. I had my friend who works in publishing at IM 8-Bit. I had Rahul, obviously. There were a writer at Cyan who make like Riven and Mist. I had one of the artists from the Blizzard Diablo team. And when the party got to that point and there was only like that smaller group of people, I started playing Tetris Effect. Just sitting in the middle of my own living room, in the middle of a conversation with like 6 people who work in the games industry, sitting there playing Tetris Effect on Expert. It was actually really fun because I was like, anybody mind if I stop playing Tetris Effect? And then I did, and I pulled it out, and because it's like, it sounds really cool and it looks really cool, so I turned all the lights off and like let the TV light up the room, and everyone was talking while I was playing, but occasionally you just see someone go, oh fuck, because I'd mess up really bad. So like in the middle of conversation, they just occasionally go, oh shit. It's a very fun way to play. It's like, because I'm distracted enough by people talking that it's like, it made me better almost, that I wasn't paying too much attention. But then every now and then I'd have this like little commentary of friends being like, oh, that sucks. And one of my friends, Kelly, who works at Blizzard, would occasionally be like, you bottled it, you can't. And I would have to restart. was a very great way to end a party, you know what I mean? Very fun. Anyone know why the Game of the Year winner didn't mention Nintendo by name? Yeah, not sure. Not sure. I think it might have been a joke, but I really don't know. Here you were in the crowd. I can't see that, Laura Mips, I'm sorry. But let me, hang on, where the live stream is. Someone said it was like 4, what was it? 4, what is this aspect ratio? People actually watched that? Ew. Okay. 4, 37, 15. 437. Let me just get to 437. Leave it there. Okay. See what happens.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Have a good night.
It was a lot. It was a lot of confetti. Raul had to like pull a bunch of it off of me afterwards. It just kept coming. Yeah, that's me. Just absolute confusion. That's so funny. I went back way too far. 4:37:15. Look at Raul's face. Part of me wondered if it was blue and yellow intentionally for Astrobot. Because the people do not know ahead of time. Like I said, I saw the Black Myth Wukong team crying. When they did not win, presumably. Like, people don't know ahead of time if they're winning or not.
And then
oh, that is me clapping. Look at me go. Yeah, so that's because I was sitting with the Sony team. I went back too far there.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Who were like freaking out every time Astrobot won. And I think when they won another, they were like, oh, please let us win the big one. Yeah, I don't doubt they put me with Sony. I was probably put there back when I still worked there. So.
And we made a platformer, which is great.
That's me. What about the pre-show awards? The winners were right there when they got announced. Yeah, they might know for the pre-show awards. I'm really not sure. I had a feeling that Astrobot was going to win. Definitely. Well deserved. It's a really fucking good game. Well deserved. What was the crowd's vibe with the Statler and Waldorf jokes where they took the piss out of everything? I loved it. Astrobot's Game of the Year is wild. It's great, but not Game of the Year. Could not disagree more strongly. Like, even if it's yours, like it's your Game of the Year or not, it so clearly deserves it. It is a perfect video game. It is an amazing video game. It is flawless at everything it tries to do. I just think it's amazing. You know, on Twitter, people were saying Sony paid for Game of the Year. You know, on Twitter, people are fucking stupid. It's a fucking amazing game. Again, the Sony execs are sitting next to me going, oh God, just hope we win the big one. Messaging each other, like on their fucking Slack channels, being like, oh my God, we won this. Oh my God. It was a great year for Sony, to be honest, between Helldivers 2 and Astrobot. Yeah, it totally deserves it. Astrobot is... It's basically perfect, man. It's a really, really, really incredible game. Can't confirm I'm on Twitter fucking stupid. Just a very, very, very good game. I really, really loved it. They still think to this day Lana Prince calling me a cunt was a little harsh. Did I say cunt in Cyberpunk? I don't remember. I don't doubt it. It fits. I have no reason to own a PS5 other than Astrobot, but that's a lot for one game. What about have you considered God of War Ragnarok? Think about that for a second. Did Rahul receive his own invitation? No, Rahul was my +1. Do you think it would have won if voting was done by fans instead of mostly industry people? No, because the Golden Joysticks are fan voted and Black Myth Wukong won there. But that's not because industry people think differently to fans. It's just because way more people will have played Black Myth Wukong than Astrobot. It's console exclusive, and is off-putting to people who take themselves too seriously because it looks like a child's. It's a family game. So it's not that it doesn't deserve it if more gamers play it. It's a fucking amazing game. Really, it's basically perfect. But like any fan-voted award is always just going to be a popularity contest. Like, I mean, if you look at, like, people always complain about journalists, right? But if you look at the games that were nominated for Player's Voice, imagine if those games were nominated for the top 5 for the actual Game of the Year. Those were 100% fan-voted. Black Myth Wukong won. But if those were the same 5 games that were nominated for Game of the Year, there would have been a fucking riot. People would have been so pissed off. The Player's Voice nominees were Black Myth Wukong. Again, huge Chinese install base there. It also got nominated for Game of the Year, so it's not that it doesn't deserve it as well. Like, it does deserve the spot. Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, and I'm forgetting what the 5th game is that was nominated for Game of the Year. But I think it was in an entirely Chinese-Japanese category. Oh, Erdtree. Yeah. That's just From Self-Love, right? So, yeah, if you were to take those and have those... If those had been the list for the Game of the Year nominees for the jury voted, there would have been a fucking riot. That's what happens when you let the public vote, is it ends up being a lot of mobile games because more people can play them. Like, there are upsides and downsides to either system. I like that there's a player's choice category that they get to nominate for. Yeah. It's 3 gacha games, totally, yeah. I feel like Astrobot will be quickly forgotten. Not by me, bitch! I love the first one too! I think they're amazing! They need an expansion DLC category for next year? I don't know, dude. There's already too many. Like, same thing with the DLC for Game of the Year. Like, I agree. I don't think it should be there. I fundamentally don't care. But I agree it probably shouldn't be... DLC shouldn't be nominated for Game of the Year. But I just, like... I don't give a shit, but if I were doing an award show, I would not allow that. But the game has voted the same thing. It was also there for Player's Choice. So it's like, it's not just the industry doing that. The Player's Choice did the exact same thing. First one, there's like 4 games in the Astrobot series? What? Really? What do you mean? By the first one, I mean the one that shipped with the, Hang on. Astro's Playroom is what I mean. Yeah. What do you mean by 4 games? Yeah, Astro's Playroom, I love. Astrobot, I love. Oh, there are 2 VR games as well. I mean, it makes sense. I didn't realize. Time to fork the awards and start your own Play, Watch, Listen. Well, everybody, I can leave you on this note. I have an award show on Sunday. The great 2024 Game of the Year debate. I have so much planning to do that I was supposed to do more of today that I did not account for. We're starting at 1 p.m. PT Pacific time. I have 20 people from the industry who will be jumping in on a live stream Game of the Year debate. 20 people here on Twitch, 1 p.m. PT on Sunday, to fight for their Game of the Year pick. And then, based on some thing that I figure out with my co-host, Andy Cortez, we will pick an ultimate Game of the Year at the end. I think it will be based on chat and based on arguments presented. It is not going to have anything to do with my opinion or my picks. It is going to be to do with how well somebody argues for something. So it's like a debate winner. It's all arbitrary anyway, right? So the whole idea is there will be... People have to present a case for their game. We have, I think, 16 games nominated. There are a couple of doubles that I'm fine with. I'm just going to space them apart. Doubles, you know, if they make different arguments or whatever. And I'm setting it up so that anyone who wants to watch the whole stream, like, if while someone is presenting their case, say, like, one of the other people, like Stella Chung is one of the contributors. She could be like, I disagree, and then we'll have her jump back in the call, and she can argue with whoever is presenting whatever case. So it's mostly going to be people one by one, with Andy and I as well. A couple of people are pre-recording, but I will let people argue. So on Sunday, 1 p.m. PT, we are doing the first inaugural Alanah Pierce Game Awards debate, where basically people will win. A winner will be decided based on how compelling the argument is, including from chat. Chat is also allowed to I'll read the chat and we'll argue with you. You'll let you guys argue as well for or against someone's argument. So I think it's going to be fun. It should be fun. Who will receive the golden banjo? It's a good point. 20 people will need some food for the whole show. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty lengthy. I have a lot of planning I need to do though. A lot of planning. But I need to schedule everyone's times, and I'm thinking 15 minutes an argument, but if people don't have that much to say, then they can't. It's fine. So no Muppets this year, devastatingly. But if it goes well and people like it, I might do it in person next year, like a live Game of the Year debate where you have to present a game and like it's full like school debate format, like a tier list. It should be fun. Looking forward to it. So yeah, 1 p.m. PT on Sunday. Game of the Year debate, everybody. Look forward to it. Stay tuned. I loved the Muppets jokes. I thought they were brilliant. I'll post some stuff announcing it by the end of the day today, hopefully. God, I'm so behind. I didn't realize I had to be at goddamn Mike Flanagan's house at goddamn 5 p.m. Mike Flanagan. Because we're doing White Elephant and then a double feature. So next stream, Monday, 1 p.m. on Sunday. Sorry, Sunday, 1 p.m. PT. We'll also do Monday, 1 p.m. I'm actually playing a game, I think, on Monday with the boys. Pretty sure. Wednesday, next week, planning to. This is tentative based on their schedule, so I have to check in with them. You know how I did the Silent Hill PT stream, and I did Dead Space with Kate Siegel and Samantha Sloyan? Planning to do that again on Wednesday. So that stream will be a little later, depending on when they're able to arrive. But Wednesday afternoon/night will probably start around 3 p.m. I'll post on Twitter or Instagram to update on when we think that'll start. But the girls are coming over, gonna play some more horror games. So that's Wednesday. And then that might be my last stream, maybe? I'll see if I can do Thursday because my mum gets to town on Friday. I flew her over for Christmas because she didn't want to leave her alone in the house, obviously. So then I'm gonna be off until the 30th. So that's the stream schedule for the upcoming week. Is Sunday, 1 p.m. Game of the Year stream. Hot debates. Come in. I will also let you guys have a say in arguments. You can argue for or against things as well. I think it should be really fun. Wednesday playing games with Sam Sloy and Kate Siegel. Making them play more horror games with me. We were planning to do that in October, but obviously I had to fly home. So I had to cancel on them, unfortunately. And then I think Thursday we'll do more, maybe Indiana Jones, we'll do more just chatting, and then that'll probably be my last stream for a week. So I could maybe do Friday if Mum takes a nap, but I don't know. Can you use the ban hammer to win arguments? You do you, Scott. You do you. Annual Sam Sloan on the internet appearance, exactly. Have we spoken about Secret Level yet? Yeah, not very much. I haven't watched very much of it. There's not a show that interested me very much, personally. Alrighty, everybody, that's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, I would have stayed longer, but I didn't realize we had to go. What's the double feature? It's 2 movies that I'm not familiar with. It is. Let me have a look. It's Black Christmas and A Christmas Story. I believe they're both from Bob Clark. Both filmed in the same house, 9 years apart. And I believe one of them is a horror movie and the other one is a Christmas movie. I don't know anything about them. But yeah, we're watching Black Christmas and then A Christmas Story. And all I know is that there are costumes provided. So we show up for this white elephant and Mike Flanagan, I guess, found some like fucking replica house or something of either Black Christmas or A Christmas Story props. and bought a bunch of them. And so when we get there, he's making us wear costumes. I don't know. I'm just showing up. It should be fun. So that's what I'm doing right now after I walk Banjo. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate y'all. It was nice to chat, as always. I'm really enjoying the stream. So thank you to everyone who's stopping by and hanging out during the day. The new stream schedule's gone pretty well, I think. Enjoying it. Even though, like I said, gonna be away for a week for the holidays to be with my mom. I'll be back December 30th, I believe. Depends what time we get home, I guess. But that's the plan. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. It's like very chat involved, just chatting streams, and got to figure out a balance to play more video games, but we'll figure it out. All right, let me go raid Ethan. He's playing The Long Dark, a game I don't know much about. The sequel just got announced, so maybe we'll have a look at it. And I will see y'all on Sunday. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. The longer dark. The longer darker. All right, bye everyone.